Stream configuration. Recording locally? Recording locally, okay. So, let's start with Cass.
I'm glad that was recorded.
Alright. Phoebe. You run. Your feet thud against the cobblestones as you tear through the alleyway. You can hear the angry shouts of guards behind you, with shouts of murderer and similar calls. And as you run, you silently curse yourself for being careless. How did you let yourself get spotted after all this time? But no matter. You have one destination in mind now, somewhere you can blend in. You focus your thoughts on moving in that direction. You head for the Laughing Stag Inn. Meanwhile, at said inn, the Laughing Stag Inn is a lively place this morning. The clientele...
I'm hearing nothing but a garbled mess.
Are you not getting any of this?
I'm hearing
getting
you
this,
fine.
surprisingly. I hear you.
RJ, can you be understood?
Okay, I just get nothing but garbled mess.
Uh-oh.
Did he turn off voice? I'm up.
Alright, let's go.
Alright, so, the Laughing Stag Inn. The clientele is bustling this morning. There are people, having breakfast of various meats and beverages. We're going to focus on the bar, where two figures are sitting and commiserating, for lack of a better word. One is much larger, and appears to be loudly, complaining to the smaller one. And Tyler and RJ, if you'd like to describe your appearances.
So a very muscular man wearing no shirt, pants, and boots with a very large, obviously battle-worn sword across his back sits there slogging a beer. Most of it's going out of his mouth because he's focusing his attention on complaining to the small figure goes up to about his waist.
If that. Sounds about right.
And you, Tyler?
A small 4-foot elf wearing a red trench coat, not a trench coat, robe, that is open to a white shirt underneath, and God damn it.
You wear sneezes?
Yes, he wears sneezes. And black pants, and holding a large staff that's twice her size. is using every ounce of her strength to try to keep a neutral face while listening to this rambunctious man next door.
Oh, am I supposed to say something stupid?
Go. This is your.
Oh, okay. I just go. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Last night, that was quite a valiant raid we had. The guards didn't even see it coming. I bashed 3 of them, 4 of them, 5 of them. I don't even know. It might have been all of them.
You conveniently forgot that I was there as well.
Yes, it's hard to keep track of you, seeing as I have to keep looking well. But anyway, I must have taken about 10 of them out, and it was valiant.
There was 15 of them.
Yes, I suppose. Well, it doesn't matter the number.
All of them got away
I took down more. That's what counts.
As you're sort of having this awkward moment, the bartender comes along and says, can I get you anything else?
Anything else? Tell me, are you good at keeping down your alcohol?
What?
Myself?
Yes.
I can have a drink or two.
1 mug of your finest ale.
Alright, that'll be 2 silver. Do you want to pay now or put it on your tab?
Put it on my tab.
Fair enough, and he sort of goes off to bring you your drink.
What is his finest ale?
He
Well,
didn't ask.
considering the establishment, it could be rat piss.
All right. So as you're having this moment, the door upstairs to the inn's rooms opens, and two more figures come out, having just woken up from arriving the previous night. One large and one small, although not to the extreme of the previous two. And
I'm sorry for being so fucking short.
and Rebecca and Ethan, you can go ahead and introduce yourselves.
I'll know what I look like.
Sure, but like just appearance and
No,
like
I got you.
Yeah,
Oh, I got you. I'm just messing around.
sure.
Thoric looks quite tired. Dark circles around his eyes. Teeth with two hand axes, a short sword, and his morning star with a shield. Tears someone's head off as he very to ignore the squeaky-voiced druid next to him.
I think you're cutting in and out, by the way.
He is.
Yeah.
Try leaning closer to your mic.
And near this muscular man appears this 5'5" with brown hair tied back into a braid, with a purple long-sleeved dress with brown leather armor. On her back, she yields a small scimitar with brown and gold handle. And should I mention, she's not wearing any shoes.
All right. So you're coming down the stairs, and you can discuss as you wish. You see Tyler and RJ's characters at the bar, of course. They're hard to miss.
Come now, young one.
Hold on.
I slap Tyler's character on the back. Drink it all. Don't waste it.
I'm probably face first in the bar right now.
Yeah.
I probably just broke the mug in front of me with my face.
Probably. And at this point,
I continually start poking Tyler's character's face. You're all right, are you? You can handle this, yes? I grab her hair, try and hold her up like a puppet. Yes, I'm fine. The alcohol was very nice. Thank you, Gerald. You're such a kind gentleman.
At this point, the bartender comes along with the mug you requested and says, "I'll find a stale. You can just, I'll put that on your tab," and he just puts it down in front of you.
Oh, I thank you. I try and casually pour the beer into Tyler's mouth.
Just for the hell of it, give me a dexterity check.
A dexterity? Am I rolling a d20 for this?
Yeah, do you have your character sheet?
Yeah, hold on, I pulled it up.
Yeah, everyone should have those pulled up.
Oh god, my dexterity shit.
Yeah, so roll the d20.
Right,
I forgot I had a crossbow.
Alright, rolling. I got a 3! And it's a -1, so it's a 2.
Alright, so Tyler, you feel the pouring of ale on your head as it sort of trickles down your face.
I slowly gather my conscience, my wits together, and upon realizing what's happening, I immediately jump off the stool that's probably about my height.
At this point, I'm just glaring at these men, wondering if they have any money.
One man, one woman, should clarify.
Oh, true.
Yeah. I just jump off the seat and fall on my ass.
It appears that was not your mouth.
You think? What is wrong with you, you nimwit?
Well, I set the mug down. I'm just going to drink this.
Ethan, Rebecca, what are you doing?
I'm very to set your mug on fire.
Was that?
set my mug on fire.
Arguably sit down at the bar and ask just for an ale.
Alright, they'll bring that to you. They'll charge you 4 copper for that, because you didn't ask for their finest stuff.
Since I don't have much money, I'll just sit down away from these people and ask for a water.
I am soaking in their finest ale.
Alright, they'll bring you water for just a single copper.
Okay.
It's
Tell me, Green One, what are you having?
Awake at this point.
I see. Say, can you hold down your alcohol?
Bean. Yes.
Ah, I see. Bartender?
and he just
God, not again.
Just sort of bustles over, like, yes?
2 of your finest ale. Biggest cup. Please.
While this is all going on, I'm standing behind him glaring at him.
I assume this is going on the tab?
Put it on my tab.
Alright, 4 more silver going on the tab. and he bustles off to bring it.
Oh, wait a minute. I just remembered something.
What is that?
Can I cast magic right now?
What do you want to cast?
Hideous laughter on this nimwit.
Go right ahead. What kind of?
Why?
Does he have to make a save?
Hold on.
I'm going to your character sheet so I can look up the spell.
Attack, save, wisdom 13.
Yep. So okay, RJ, you need to make a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom. Oh shit. Okay. Let's. Am I rolling? I roll now?
Yeah, if you see the mod and then save next to it, most of which are the same.
Okay. I got a 19.
Wow, okay. So you briefly feel this influence on your mind, and you sort of almost let out a chuckle, but then you just sort of shake your head and collect yourself.
I slap my neck. Must have been a mosquito.
Alright, and Tyler, if you want to click the cast spell button, it'll automatically use one of your spell slots for you.
Alright,
If you go down to the spell and hit cast spell.
I did.
Okay. D&D Beyond is cool.
The power of alcohol courses in my veins.
Yes. The alcohol fights off the magical influence.
Clearly.
Yep. Alright, at this point,
At this point,
the door to the tavern sort of swings open, and sort of using a larger figure entering the bar as cover, Phoebe, you sort of slip in as surreptitiously as you can.
Alright. Slides in.
Can
That's what I do with your mom. Anyway.
God!
I'm sorry, I couldn't help myself.
Alright, you can introduce your appearance now.
Alright, well... Cass is... Hold on. Cass is a relatively normal height, about 5'8". She seems a little shady in her coat with no sleeves. She obviously has a penchant for blue feathers, as it appears all over her body and her weapons. She also seems to enjoy the color of like a pinkish purple, as it also decorates her body. She has strikingly light blonde hair, which is unusual for that part of town, and a very pale skin.
Alright.
Did a lot better than I did.
Alright, so you come in, you see these 4 figures at the bar, you see the other clientele, and you may do as you wish.
I decide to just take a seat at the bar and blend in with the crowd in order to hide from people I was running from previously.
Mm-hmm.
I lean
I
down
was-
and look at my side. Tell me, stranger, can you hold down your alcohol?
I don't like alcohol, but thank you very much.
Is Gerald still holding his mug?
Yes.
Damn it.
At this point, the barkeep comes back with 2 mugs. Did somebody say alcohol?
Yes, I did. For me and the green one here. Tell me, green one, how about a chugging contest,
Take me, big guy.
Yes, whoever finishes first will pay the tab. How about it?
So, am I to understand you're competing for speed here?
It's whatever the hell it has to be.
I mean,
Guess what it's
if you're saying chugging to be the first one to finish it, that would probably be whoever does it faster, right?
Yeah.
And Ethan Zergo is cool with this.
Not. You sound like you need a little friendly competition.
All right. So
I can pour my own drink into my mouth. Thanks.
All right. So let me know when you're.
So what do we have to roll? Or?
I mean, you can. I mean, I'll give you the roll when you start. Just describe what you're doing.
I grabbed the alcohol mug. All right then. On your mark, I press the cup to my lip. Get set. Drink.
All right. I'm going to make this. I'll make this a Constitution check.
Constitution. Okay. So is it mod or save?
It would be mod. Save is when you're resisting. Well, I guess it could be save, but I'll just say regular check.
So no
So
addition,
save
no
is
mod.
You're just what it says next to mod.
So okay.
So it should be like a +2 or a 3 or whatever.
I think you both have +2.
Okay.
And I have a +2.
I have a +2.
Yep. So roll them.
Field.
I got an 18.
17.
Wow.
Ooh.
Okay, so you both a good showing from both of you as you sort of just tilt them back and just you almost can't tell who finished first, but it looks like Gerald finished just a hair faster.
Well, better luck next time, my friend. But a good dose of hearty competition in the morning can wake you up. You have my thanks.
Gerald,
Yeah.
I still need a bath.
Ah, yes. Bartender,
Yes, sir.
I need a cup of your finest water.
Well, that will be a copper.
Put it on my tab.
And getting used to the routine now, he bustles off. And it doesn't take long before he comes back with water.
I pick it up. Come here, Shava. I just dump the water on her head.
It's cold.
You didn't even finish your sentence!
I'm sorry, something caught my attention.
And what would that be exactly? I hope it's a towel.
I spin around on the seat and put the cup down and don't say anything.
Answer me!
It was just well, you have well, there's a stain on your shoulder. It is a beer stain.
Just silently, just shaking silently in fury.
After watching this go on for a while, I go over to the bartender and ask if these guys are regulars.
They're relatively new here, actually. He informs you.
Oh,
Although I'm already starting to get uncomfortably used to them.
with the amount of beer they're drinking, I assume that they're here often.
It's good for business, I'll say that.
Excuse me, bartender.
Yes?
Do you happen to have a cup of your finest cleaning something? Maybe soap?
I'm sorry?
A cup of your finest soap, please?
I'm afraid we don't have that at the bar. That all that stuff would be upstairs.
I grab him with 2 fingers and reel him in a little closer.
He looks very uncomfortable.
Please,
My staff is like on fire, by the way.
please, I will pay you. Please.
Why don't you have a shirt on?
It would dissuade those from viewing my manly stature. The soap, if you please.
He is very uncomfortable now. Sort of calls out to one of his someone else who works at the inn to go upstairs and fetch some soap.
Just for good measure, I give him my most menacing glare.
He flinches.
For the record, I'm sitting here just watching this all go on while also, like, shaking my leg nervously and looking behind my back every few minutes or so.
I'm like 3 seconds from clicking cast bonfire right now.
Oh my god. Tell you what,
Fire is level 2.
Phoebe, give me a perception check.
Oh. 2.
Oh. Alright. You don't hear anything.
You fail miserably.
Your ears explode.
Right. Anyway, so the guy comes down with the soap and, very confused, hands it to Gerald.
Yes, Shala, would you mind putting down that staff? I got you some soap.
Will you want water with that, sir?
No, I just awkwardly rubbing the soap on Shala's shoulder. No, it should be fine. I've got it taken care of. Don't worry about it.
To clarify, she still has her clothes on.
Yes.
Just rubbing the cloth.
Yes.
He just got his massive hand like pinned to my shoulder,
Come on, you've got a beer
rubbing it around.
Yeah, Cass, you're finding it hard to concentrate with these people.
Understandable!
Yeah.
Sure.
Should I do armor of Agathes?
If you want to spend a spell slot for it.
Or just keep putting up with this fucking circus act.
Oh my god.
Right. At this point, the door slams open, and
I drop the soap.
God damn it!
I punch him in the balls.
Yeah, and you hear a metal clang.
Right.
Good
And
thing he wasn't in prison.
the thing that Cass, you failed to hear. The guards who were chasing you now stand in the door.
Oh shit.
And they spend a moment scanning the crowd before they just zero in right on you.
Oh,
Let me just lean in and pick this up.
And they storm over, and one of them claps you on the shoulder and says, "Miss."
Excuse me, sir, could you move your foot? You happen to be standing on my soap.
I immediately slap their hand off and try to run away.
Hang on, I'm gonna. You know what? Just for fun, I'm gonna make him give a dex saving throw.
I'm standing on my soap.
Not slip.
God damn it! I need a better one.
Not slip on the soap.
There we go. Okay, he rocks a moment on the soap, but recollects himself. The other guards are guarding the door. So, are you gonna try to slip through them?
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try and see if there's a back door,
Okay.
or go upstairs and out through a window.
All right. Well, which one are you gonna try to do?
Upstairs and out through a window. That's probably more likely.
Okay, so, this blonde person who has been sitting with you suddenly bolts for the stairs. You know what? Let's go ahead and roll initiative.
Okay.
Hey, no.
12.
And one moment, let me get set up here.
Arrow to initiative.
Yeah, 1 sec. Manage encounters.
Am I rolling anything?
If you want to get involved, you will.
My
Are we getting
soap.
involved? I'm still pissed off.
My soap.
I'm 100% getting involved. Is there a fight? Is there a fight to be had?
Alright.
Excuse me, your foot,
just
it's on my soap.
Alright, so,
I
Just
might as well get involved. I have
I'm
nothing
like
better
beyond.
to do.
I'm like beyond livid right now. Like I'm.
You're getting to some anger.
alright.
Someone infuriated this spicy blip. How dare you?
Excuse me, move your foot, it's still on my soap.
Cass, what did you get?
I got a 12.
Alright, who else? Anyone else wanting to join in, roll and add your initiative?
That fell off, hold on. I got an 11.
Alright.
I got a 13.
dexterity.
I'm about to explode, so I might as well throw too.
We're all in?
Hold on, let me roll.
Yep.
I got a 4.
Your anger is blinding you.
And Zergo? Ethan?
17.
17. Wow, nice.
Damn.
Okay.
Alright.
It's a net too. I do not have a modifier for initiative.
Alright, Zergo, you're
Oh,
up
do
first.
I have it?
So you see the blonde girl sort of tense and get ready to run. What do you do?
Is that actually getting up from the bar?
I mean, you can.
You fellas trying to start trouble.
Oh.
This one, we caught this. Then one of the guards says, "We caught this one at a crime scene. She's coming with us."
No.
But in this town, I'm gonna guess you jackasses don't actually have any proof and just saw her. So leave the tavern and let everyone here enjoy their drinks.
They sort of exchange looks, somewhat nervously. We are doing our part for the noble house Fartesk. We will appreciate you not interfering with our business.
I'd like to stand up, walk over, and check on whoever's in front.
And do a what?
Intimidation check on whoever's in front.
Intimidation check is what he's
Okay.
doing.
How do you intimidate them?
Walk right up to them using height, and I'm just going to bend down very slowly and get close and say, "Fight, but you lot seem a bit measly."
All right, roll intimidate.
15.
Okay, that's fairly impressive, and he sort of shrinks under you, and sort of adjusts his armor, and says, "Well, I suppose would you all like to come with her to see the Lord, and we might be able to sort this out."
Or you could all just back the hell off instead of walking around with those massive sticks up your asses and just let people have a decent drink for once.
I'm not even drinking.
My soap, your foot. It's your
I'm glaring at the alcohol with fire on the tip of my staff.
Oh, shut up about your damn soap.
At this point, he just sort of breaks the entire tough facade, and he's like, "Look, I'll be frank with you, there's been a terrible murder, and we have no leads other than this."
I don't want to get involved. Adios.
Goddamn. You goddamn guards just have to ruin everybody's day.
there could be a reward in it.
Hey.
What's the equivalent? What's the I got up from the bar. Are they nearby the bar, or are they nearby like the tables?
One of them's near the bar. Sort of was the one who clapped his hand on Cass's shoulder. The other three are near the door, sort of blocking the exit.
I'm talking to is the one with Cass.
Yeah.
The bar stools are just like
They're there.
I sneak over to the guards by the door. So I heard that there's money involved. How much we're talking?
Well,
Can I run now?
we've
we've sort of phased out of initiative, but if you do bolt, it's gonna come right back.
worry. I've already got them under control.
So wait.
I'm just waiting for my turn. I already know what I'm going to do.
Phoebe, are you still bolting?
Yes.
All right. Well, okay. Well, Rebecca, Ivy, you were next in the initiative, but I guess that was kind of your turn, was getting up and asking that question.
Yeah.
Okay. After that, now it's Cass's turn.
Okay. So Zergo's talking to this soldier. Just try and sneak back and then bolt up the stairs. Do I have to roll for anything?
Roll stealth to see if they're sufficiently distracted.
Okay. Hold on.
That doesn't sound good.
What'd you get?
No. It's a 7.
Oh no.
I am not rolling well today.
I rolled a 2.
I already have the answer for this.
Did Bryn just say he rolled a 2?
I rolled a 2.
Okay.
Plus 2,
All right.
so
I'm not done.
So I'll say what happens first of all.
Okay.
The guard is basically being intimidated by Zergo right now, who's right up in his face. So he doesn't even notice your somewhat clumsy attempts to inch your way towards the stairs.
Okay, so I make it to the stairs and get up.
Mm-hmm.
I try and find an empty room and open the door and block it, and then try and get the window open.
Okay, so you run upstairs first of all.
Run upstairs.
You
Yes.
So you see a hallway full of doors.
Yeah.
And you try to open one.
Yeah, I try to get into one that's open or empty.
The one you try is locked.
Oh, frick. Wait, I have things for this. Hold on.
Alright, so I'm gonna say it was, let's see, you were in the bar, you have 30 feet of movement. I say I'd say it was one round of one set of movement to get up the stairs and to a door.
Okay. But you didn't see me get up there, so we're good for now.
Right, you do have an action.
Is there a window in the hallway upstairs?
We going Scott Pilgrim on this bitch?
Please.
Is Scott here? He just left.
There is one, but it's at the end. There is a window, but it's at the end of the hall. So it.
I will make for that window in my next turn if that's what you need me to do.
Right.
If the building's still there.
I will say you do have your cunning action.
Wait! I know what I can do though, because I'm gonna need to do it if I want to get out of that window safely. I want to shape change into a Kenku briefly.
Okay.
So that I can float down when I get out of the window.
Okay. We'll see if that helps.
Okay. We'll see.
Yeah. All right. So, are you doing anything else, or are you just stopping there? That was a bonus action, so you can't.
That's it.
Yeah. All right.
That's really all I can do at the moment.
Gerald.
I'm sitting there, crouched down by the guard near Zergo, simply staring at the soap under his foot. Excuse me, kind sir, could you please move your foot? It's on my soap. I need that to clean my... I look over to Shava. Very delightful traveling companion's robe.
Alright, well, it's their turn next.
So over to the ball of fire.
And he sort of says, yes, fine, whatever, forget the soap. And He storms up the stairs.
No!
Forget the soap.
Yeah. And his,
I have a question.
yes,
He kicks the soap out of the way, and I go chasing after it.
yes, he does. What's your question, Ethan? Ethan?
He's talking, but we can't hear him.
I hear nothing.
Oh, no.
I got nothing.
Son of a... Hang on.
I heard you. We heard you that time.
I heard son of a.
He's typing.
Yeah, we heard the exclamation. You popped back in.
Yeah.
I don't... Is this better?
Yeah,
Yes,
I
we can hear you.
A little far. Sorry. Are we still in
Back to the
initiative?
world of insanity.
We are in initiative because Phoebe ran up the stairs.
Right. But did that guard disengage from me?
He did. Do you wish to take an opportunity attack?
Did I get an attack of opportunity?
Fist, or are you pulling out the weapon?
Pick up the nearest bar stool one-handed and crack it over his head.
All right. Go ahead and make a general. Do you get your proficiency with improvised weapons? I don't think you do. So I think you just roll and add your strength.
Strength check.
Mm-hmm.
Go. That's a 10.
Just miss. Oh no, not just miss. I was looking at his hit points. So you swing and it sort of clangs off his armor, and he looks at you. However, as you do that, he looks at you and there's sort of a renewed anger in his eyes, and he stops. The good news, Phoebe, is he stops going up the stairs.
Oh my god.
But he does pull out his weapon and says, he pulls out his spear and says, well, if that's how you want to play this, and he's going to attack you.
Stop! You violated the law, you criminal scum!
God!
had to do
You,
it. Sorry.
jackasses have thicker armor than I remember.
Alright, he's going to get a 19.
Ooh.
Oh shit. The pressure's on.
This game's
And it was at that moment he realized he fucked up.
A 19 will hit any of us.
Yeah. Alright, so you're going to take... Alright, he rolled badly, so you take 2 piercing damage as the spear sort of gets... You're surprised as it gets through your armor and it sticks in you.
Okay, that's... Ow. I'm gonna look down at the script and be like, oh, now you've asked for it.
And what happens next is the guard looks at his fellows and says, "What are you waiting for? After her!" and points up the stairs.
Oh no.
And the 2 of them will stay and guard the door. One of them will start heading up the stairs. He was further away than the first one, so he's not going to make it all the way, but he is going to start making his way up there.
Does that guy have to go past the tiny ball of fire and fury?
Where are you, Shava?
I'm still at the bar. He's glaring at the alcohol.
Alright, I'll say he can work his way around the terrifying small woman.
The spicy blip.
Yeah,
Wizard.
yes.
The tiny demon.
Someone
The tiny
say
demon elf.
Molly.
Shall I repost
No,
that?
I didn't. Speaking of which, though, it is now Shava's turn, finally.
Alcohol is the bane to my existence. I cannot allow it to exist any longer. Bonfire.
Wait, what?
I'm burning it all.
Um,
Raining bonfire on the bar.
So I'm gonna need to look up that spell. You create a bonfire on ground that you can see within range. That would be 60 feet. Until the spell ends, the magic bonfire fills a 5-foot cube. Any creature in the bonfire space when you cast a spell ignites flammable objects in its area that aren't being worn or carried.
So yes, that bar is about to explode.
Oh
Perfect. I did this.
no. So you're fully aware of the consequences of this.
I'm absolutely aware. I'm pissed right now. I don't give a shit.
And alcohol.
Okay.
Oh yeah, alcohol's flammable. Fuck.
Festively flammable.
So
You might as well blow the whole building up. Thanks.
Yeah, just
why I said at the building.
Flick's finger, just mushroom cloud.
That's why I said earlier, if the building's still there, I knew what I was doing.
the bartender, by the way, has ducked behind the bar at the start of all this, and is sort of cowering there. Then he
Don't
feels
deserve any of this.
he feels the. Are you specifically targeting the alcohol?
Yes.
Oh no.
I'm angry at the alcohol.
But not the
Right all
elf who
over you.
dumped it on you.
I'm angry at you too. I'm just more angry at the alcohol right now. I will
So
forever hate alcohol after this if I
Plus three
survive.
initiative. Damn it.
here's what happens. A small scale explosion happens as
Oh.
the alcohol ignites. The people who are next to the bar, I assume, Tyler, you moved out of the way of
Yeah.
the blast
I'm
radius.
smart enough for that. I have enough intelligence for that.
Yeah. But I believe.
I make like a small wall to the front, towards the door, towards the
Or
guard.
you could just duck behind me, for Christ's sake.
And speaking of which, Gerald, Zergo, and that guard, and where's Ivy moved towards the door, so she's fine. But Zergo, Gerald, and that one guard are all in the blast radius.
Whoa!
Hot.
So I'm going to have
Literally.
both of you make dexterity saving throws.
Fuck.
Good luck.
Okay, I
Now-
do have a proficiency in that.
Actually, RJ, I don't know if you might have this by now. Do you have danger sense? I need to look at your class features. Yes, you do. At level 2, you gain danger sense. So if
Okay.
you look under your class features and click danger sense.
Where? Features.
Features.
Class features. Danger sense.
This is a
Level
barbarian
2,
thing.
you have an advantage on dexterity saving throws against effects you can see, such as trap spells. To gain this benefit, you can't be blinded, deaf, or... Okay, so what does that mean?
So that means you roll twice and take the higher result.
Okay.
Convenient.
17
Alright, that's good. Zergo?
and 8. I'm going to take the 17.
I got a 16.
Okay, so both of you successfully dodge the worst of the blast, although you do suffer half damage. The guard is not so lucky, and
Oof.
he will.
He will become Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Yes, that guard is not so alive right now.
Oh.
Oh, shucks.
And I wanted to hit him with the bar stool again.
Why can't I edit HP? Weird. Whatever. So the two of you do take 6 fire damage apiece. Which
Okay.
is half of what he took. So what you can do is you can click your hit points up in the upper right hand corner, and you can mark down the damage by pressing that minus button. Or,
Apply changes.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah. Strip, he was my kill!
Oh.
I stand up holding the dirty soap. Do
Oh,
I
I was-
smell fire?
Oh, I almost forgot about the bartender.
What?
Forgot about the what?
The bartender,
Oh no!
who was also next to the bar.
Oh no.
You can spare him.
He got a 5.
Oh
Jeez,
All of the glass shards straddle into his body like a pincushion.
So, congratulations, Shava. You just killed 2 people.
Yay!
We haven't even really started.
The first hour of the campaign, you're a murderer twice.
Stop!
True.
Criminal scum! You violated the law!
Criminal skull, you violated the...
I will say I noticed.
Stop! Criminal scum, you violated the...
I did notice something horrifying when looking at all your characters. Every
Oh.
single one of you is chaotic.
Perfect.
Oh, this is gonna be fun.
All right. So
Or a
that
single lawful.
So that happened. Virgo, if you're next, top of the round. Zergo.
Yeah, I know. There's towards the stairs and 2 guys at the door.
Yeah, one is midway up the stairs. The other 2 are at the door.
And there's a little angry elf in between them.
And you guys have no idea that I've changed into a Kenku already, so...
This is true. Also, there is now a bonfire.
That you changed into a Kenku.
There is now a bonfire crackling on the bar. It does seem contained, though. The initial after the initial explosion.
I'm slightly simmering down.
I would like to hold the bar stool I had because it didn't break.
This is true.
I would like to hold it into the fire until it ignites and throw it at the guard on the stairs.
We're going full guard murder. Immediately.
I kill!
You guys don't even know me and you're killing people for me. Aww.
To clarify, these are guards on duty. You understand this.
I couldn't care less about the guard. I was aiming for the alcohol.
They melted my soap. My soap.
Like aiming to kill. If this actually kills him, he didn't deserve to be a guard.
I mean, fair.
I like knockouts, but I mean, 1 or 2 dead guards disturbing me in the morning after. Maniacal little druid is
It's a good thing we're all
I would have survived that blast.
Alright, so I will have you make an improvised ranged attack. That would be dexterity.
16.
That will
Pretty
just
good.
hit.
And now we know their AC.
Oh.
Yes, and I will let you do 1d4 damage plus your dex mod.
Well, you're asking for 1d4.
Yeah, that's improvised weapon.
And a flaming bar stool, 1d4 damage. Alright, well,
Your
just
fist
1
is,
damage.
huh? Just one?
Yeah,
I'll say
my fist deals more damage.
I'll say it does 1 extra point of fire damage for lighting it. So he takes 2 damage.
It's more damage than that did.
Yeah. I mean, range isn't your thing.
God, I gotta keep remembering my, additions here.
Alright, Ivy, it's back to you.
Okay. Well, now that I realize that there's a giant bonfire in the middle of the bar and 2 guys are dead, I go over
Fuck
behind
this
the
shit,
bar
I'm out.
and I grab some booze.
Oh my god!
And you just
Wait,
start
you
going.
no alcohol left? I
I just
missed.
start chugging as I'm looking at the destruction.
Wow!
Some men just want to watch the world burn.
Ivy's action is to drink.
Wait, I missed some alcohol?
That's a good point. Make an investigation check to see if you can find any remaining alcohol.
Okay.
D20?
Yep.
Let's see.
19 plus 2.
You find some. Wait, no, sorry, that should have been Rebecca making that check, not you.
For me?
Yeah, you're looking for booze.
Unburned alcohol.
Okay.
Yeah.
I get 9.
Okay, you do not find any booze. Shava was thorough.
Oh wait, 19 plus 5, my bad.
I mean, technically that wasn't you making that roll. That should have been Rebecca.
Y'all would have been fucked anyway.
Yeah, you gotta keep an eye on those things.
Yeah. All right, back to Cass. You're upstairs. You heard something downstairs. You don't know. It sounded almost like an explosion.
Okay, so I'm just gonna keep moving.
Okay.
I know.
Sounds like an explosion in a tiny, angry Asian lady.
I don't know what shit's going on down there. I'm just gonna head towards the window and try to open it.
You're specifically opening it naturally. Okay. It is locked.
Fuck it, I break the window.
Break the window.
I'm gonna
Okay,
roll for this shit.
Give me an athletics check.
Hold on. 7 minus 1, so a 6!
You
God damn it!
tink. Your fist. These. I mean.
Wait, I'm actually stronger than her?
I guess so. They're not.
I'm only a rogue. I'm not that strong.
I am the strongest boy.
Can I try breaking it with one of my weapons?
Is that actually true, RJ? Do you have like a 20 in strength?
Hold on, let me check. My strength is 18.
That was.
Stronger, I have a 19.
Fuck.
Next turn.
Yeah, that was technically your action.
Hold on.
RJ.
Huh?
I mean, you always will have that you're beefier than I am.
I am that. I am the beef boy.
So I can take a bonus action.
It's stronger.
You can. You can cunning action. You can.
I can dash, disengage, or hide.
I mean,
Is there anything I can hide behind?
There's. I'll say yeah. There's a sort of desk. Well, not desk, but sort of like a. Sort of like a small wooden structure in the hallway that people might, store. There's a little bookshelf, we'll say.
Okay, I'm going to lean on it in a way that makes me mostly unnoticeable from the staircase, and just try and act casual because I am not the same. I don't look the same, so maybe
Correct.
they'll overlook me.
It's like a deception roll.
Yeah, I would say deception.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Okay, a 17 plus 3, so a 20.
Nice.
There
20.
you go. There you go.
All right, you feel pretty confident now, Beef Boy.
Oh, beef boy. Beef boy brushes off his shoulder, but realizes that he's spreading melted soap on his shoulder. He looks down. A slight tear trickles from his eye. He walks over to the stairs to go up to find more soap.
Oh, shit.
What?
There is a guard on the stairs.
He grabs the guard by the head and pushes him off out of the way. On a mission to find more soap.
This is why we get along so well.
Just make a general athletics check to push him out of the way.
14 plus...
Probably got it.
14 plus
Should
6.
stay right next to him.
Yeah.
Gee, that's a 20.
Whoa.
Yeah, so that's a... He got a nat 20.
Didn't?
It's not natural
Oh, wait,
if it's
the guard?
plus 6.
No, the guard got a nat 20.
What? So they
Oh.
both have 20s.
Well, the guard has a plus
There's a
1.
nat 20, that's right.
The plus
So he
1.
wins.
You are surprised by a show of force from this guard that you were not expecting.
What? But I am the beef boy!
You are, but for a moment, he matches your beef.
Holy shit.
Oh god.
this guard just gets sudden god powers for like 3 seconds.
He just suddenly looks like he's been taking steroids
Hacks!
for years.
I call hacks!
You are very surprised by this.
Do I get an
It's
extra?
probably the adrenaline from getting hit by a flaming horse.
I'll say that was a bonus action. You can try again as your main action if you want.
Okay. Oh wait, hold on. It rolled off. We got a 13, so it'd be 19.
Alright. He rolls again. This time he rolled much worse. So, his burst of strength only lasted a moment, as this time you do put him out of the
He's
way.
like, I put my hand on his head. He resisted for it's like it's knocked on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just sit there
Give him
glaring
your
at him,
thought.
flex my muscles, and throw him off.
Wait, you throw him off the stairs?
Well, I grabbed him by the head. I mean, sometimes I don't know my own strength. So, and since he resisted me, I'm gonna push even harder.
Okay. Sure, I'll have him fall like 2 feet off the stairs. He doesn't take any damage, but he is nonplussed. And you may continue moving up the stairs if you wish.
I move up the stairs.
Alright, so you come to the hallway with all the closed doors, you see the window, and you see a feathery, almost looks like a humanoid crow. So not unlike those things from the Painted World,
Mm-hmm.
but shorter, and leaning against a sort of bookcase.
I look at it for a couple of seconds, determine that it's not soap. Oh no, I do have to do a check to determine if it's not soap.
Make an insight check.
Fuck.
About that. I feel like since he's determining it's not, I don't think that should be a check.
No, well, this is specifically to see if he miraculously sees through the sort of disguise.
Insight.
I am still wearing the same clothing.
I got a 5, which would be a 4.
You're pretty sure it's not soap.
You have to clarify. You have to go up and ask.
Excuse me, are you soap?
No.
Anyway, so what, are there doors near me?
There are many doors to various rooms.
Alright, what's to my left?
To your left is a sort of hallway. The hallway continues a bit and then ends in just a dead end.
Is there a door to my right?
All the doors seem to be to various rooms.
Okay, whatever's the closest door, I'm gonna punch through it.
Okay, make an athletics check.
13 would be 19.
Yeah, okay. So, adding property damage to the list.
Oh, we already passed that. I just blew up a bar.
I see this and get an idea.
You do, in fact, punch through the door.
Okay, I break the door down with my one hand. I search the room for soap.
Tell you what, I'm gonna roll a d20. 1 to 5, it was the bathroom, and someone was in. Okay, it was not in fact the bathroom. It was someone. It seems to be someone's room. Their stuff is just. It's a room. There's an overnight bag, maybe.
Is there soap?
You don't see any, but you could make an investigation check.
I investigate for soap.
Make an investigation check.
Gotta roll.
Not what I expected playing D&D with RJ. It's amazing.
What's the investigation?
If you look in your skills.
Skills.
It's down at the bottom
Okay,
of the first
investigation
column.
+0. I got a 8.
You do not find soap.
Damn it.
All right. Now it's the guard's turn.
One's on the ground and 2 are just probably staring at a fire where their captain was.
Yeah, 2 of them are.
Everyone has pissed themselves.
The guard on the stairs. The guard on the stairs calls to one of the door.
Well, I
guards.
knocked him off, so he's not on the stairs.
Oh, that's true. He gets up and he sort of yells at another one to give him backup, and they start making their way up the stairs. The last one.
Well, they're gonna come to me because I'm at the top of the stairs holding a fucking door in my the door's broken in my hand.
You went into a room to investigate, though.
Oh, okay.
You're in the room right now.
The door's on the ground.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the 2 guards make it to the top of the stairs, look around, and they feel like they're not getting paid enough for this.
I bet you they're not.
I will have them make an insight check as they glance at. Well, Phoebe, you said you're wearing the same clothes.
That's how it works.
Yeah,
My
okay.
clothing doesn't change and my weapons don't change, but my appearance does.
In that case, I'm gonna retroactively say the deception check was made with disadvantage because you still have the same outfit.
Okay.
And also, there's no one else around besides Gerald.
Who's in a room. And
Alright, well, do you need me to roll?
Yeah, just roll again, and if it was lower...
Well, it's an 18, and for my deception, should I keep the +3 or no?
We're sticking with the 20 from earlier, then. Alright.
Okay.
You've successfully concealed... You're basically... so the way it is, they've made it to the landing, and it's then to their right, there's the bookshelf, and then you're on the other side of that, and you're positioned so you're concealing as much of your clothes as possible.
Yeah.
Well, the first thing I'm gonna notice is the broken door.
Oh,
so.
absolutely, and that's why I'm just having them make a single... Holy shit. So
Did he get a nat 20?
he did, in fact, get a nat 20.
Oh my god, these guards are godlike.
So...
Stop, criminal scum! You violated the law!
I point into the room, he did it.
Well, One of them one of them is a little preoccupied with the vandalizing barbarian. The other one, though, does spot, like, enough of your clothes to be like, wait a second.
Oh, shit!
That 20 was against you.
Yeah, exactly.
No!
Yeah, that was their insight check to see if they saw through your deception.
What are these cards?
They're
Right.
surprisingly
They're the guards
competent.
from Oblivion, the ones that chase you down across the entire town, screaming, "Stop
Stop.
right there, criminals! You violated the law."
The fourth one is looking at the tiny girl who killed one of his fellows, and goes right for you, Tyler,
Okay.
and is going to attack you.
Alright. Do I have to roll for something?
He's rolling to hit. He got a 12. So look on your. I believe he just missed. If you look at the top of your sheet for your armor class.
My top of my sheet?
Yeah, the top of your sheet next to a proficiency bonus.
Should be right across from your name.
Oh, 13.
Yeah, so he got a 12. So you actually just duck under it, and it sort of grazes your hair.
This bitch is dead.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
It was at this moment he realized he fucked up.
Oh no.
Intimidation check.
Bonfire.
The glare I'm about to send him.
I mean, it's your turn.
So I can't attack him, but I can intimidate. Well, I could attack him. Could I do both?
It depends on how. I'll let you make an intimidate check as a bonus action, but it'll be at disadvantage if you're also attacking him.
I'll take it, just for the hell of it, because I'm going to glare at him.
Okay.
With fireballs in her eyes.
D20?
Yep.
19 plus 3.
Oh.
Those
Was
are
that
amazing.
intimidate?
Yes.
Alright, and I said disadvantage, so roll again and take the lower.
Alright. 15 plus 3, 18.
Wow. Okay, he looks sufficiently. He looks sufficiently intimidated.
Alright, so he's sufficiently intimidated, about to crap his pants, and... Eldritch Blast.
Oh.
Okay.
All right,
More murder.
Are you
Someone's
moving?
gonna have to take a long rest.
What?
Are you moving out of? If you shoot him point blank, you're going to be at disadvantage on the attack. If you try to
I'll slowly walk away from him and after intimidating him and then turn around and attack him.
all right, he will get an opportunity attack if you walk away from him.
What'd you say? I missed that.
It's an attack opportunity for you moving.
Ah.
So you can attack at disadvantage, or you can provoke an attack from him to not have disadvantage.
Or Kai using a different spell.
Armor of Agathes.
Okay, so he's taking a defensive action then. All right. So do you want?
I'm done burning. Now I'm going to be my cold hatred.
Yeah, so do you want to describe what happens as you cast the spell?
I'll just read the effects.
Well, you can. I'm asking if you want to flavor it at all. I can do it for you if you want.
I suck at explaining. You do it.
Okay, so you cast the spell, and a sort of layer of frost appears all over you as this sort of shield.
Does it clean the beer stain?
The beer stain freezes with it.
Damn it.
Alright, do I have to pick cast spell?
Yeah. I believe that means you're out of spell slots.
I am.
Someone's gonna have to take a long rest.
Well, funny thing about warlocks, they get their slots back on a short rest.
Jesus.
And plus, I'm an elf, so it's even shorter.
Jesus.
Well, I mean, short rest is short rest. It's just downtime. But anyway,
It can be like 5 minutes.
well, more closer to an hour, but regardless, it's
Yeah.
Cast your spell.
So, yeah.
Next up is Zergo.
Guard.
Which what?
Do you know the intimidated guard who is currently looking at a freezing elf?
Yes.
Grab him by the shoulders, drag him towards the door, and throw him out of the tavern.
Make an athletics check.
But I do like a spot of combat, but this is getting overkill.
A little bit.
Oh, that bounced off my table onto the computer for a natural 20 plus 6.
What?
Whoa.
Well, and he got a nat 1.
He's rocketing right out that
He's
door.
across the street!
You pick him up and throw him like a dog.
Team Rocket's blasting off again!
He's in the next town over.
He breaks through the 4th dimension.
Clothes burn off.
You threw him into Wednesday!
It is Wednesday, my dudes! As he flies out the doors. Ah!
Yeah, he's out of the tavern now. Very much out of the tavern.
You should take damage for that, seriously.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna give him a D4 of damage. 4 damage.
No!
That was the one who also was hit by that was the last one.
The one that got hit by the blast is dead.
Yeah,
That was the
no,
one I threw down off the stairs.
I was thinking about the one who got a flaming stool thrown at him was the one on the stairs who is now up at the top of the stairs.
Flaming Slow can be taken out of context.
Yeah,
Moving
I kind
on.
of thought about poop fire there for a second.
Moving on.
Major League Baseball, this is Major League. Get the fuck out of my tavern.
He got the stool, okay.
Yeah. Moving on, it's Ivy's turn. You see your your half-orc companion bodily throw a guard out of the inn.
Like a champ!
Just launch him.
After watching Zergo fling a guy right out of the tavern,
Right
I go
over
over
top of a
to
midget
him.
elf.
I go over to him and ask him where's the booze.
It's all gone.
It's either on fire in the belly of that muscular doof.
Hey, if you find the booze, you can have a drink with me.
He already drank with me.
B.
Or is that all you're doing?
Is she just ignoring me? The
yeah.
frozen elf.
You do see the frozen elf.
Someone follow that poor child.
Actually, after I search for booze, I go over to the burnt bartender and I check his pockets for change.
Oh!
Oh, are you getting to pick up my tab?
I'm broke.
Just out of
I need
curiosity.
anything.
One
Just out of
moment.
curiosity, shouldn't the fire at the bar thaw out Shava eventually?
She moved away from it.
Oh shit!
I'm at the door.
Oh.
You're screwed.
Well, the ice is part of the spell. That was intentional on Shava's part.
Then you're good.
Yeah. God damn it, where is it? Wait, was it this way? Here we go. I think. One moment. There we go.
What I miss?
Not much. One moment. Dude.
Find the soap.
Where's the soap?
Where's the soap?
Roll nat 20 for soap.
Well, I'm rolling to see how much money you find. Actually, make an investigation check to check his pockets.
Investigation check? Okay.
Yeah.
Pockets is she picking?
The bartender.
The dead one.
I got an 18.
Wow. Okay. It turns out this guy had a pretty good tips today. You find 11 gold.
Oh, sweet.
So.
We are going to be the greatest party that ever partied.
Oh, this is very, very standard for first-time D&D players.
Boy.
I had barely moved this entire time.
Oh, okay. So after finding money,
about what happened
I
my
go
first
over to the frozen elf and I try punching the ice.
Okay, I'm gonna say looting the guy was your action.
Okay.
So you can, however, mark down on your character sheet that you have 11 more gold.
Oh, cool.
I'm trying to figure out where that is. I guess under equipment, if you click currency, you can then increase your gold by 11. Just let me know if you have trouble finding that.
Got it.
Okay. Alright, so you did that.
Oh, by the way, that spell, I'm gonna be frozen for an hour.
Oh boy.
Well, I mean, you can still move fine.
I know, I'm just saying I'm just like, have frost all around me for an entire freaking hour.
I believe it's either that or until enemies punch through it.
Yeah, it's a 5 plus 5 hit points.
Yeah, temporary hit points. If a creature hits you with
Be frozen if we hold her over the fire.
Yeah, basically,
Melts it.
enemies are going to take damage when they hit you until they eat through those temp hit points. Alright, back to Cass. You think the guard noticed you.
Yeah, I'm a little nervous about that. I'm gonna run into the room that Gerald has just punched the door down from.
Okay.
Is there a window is there a window in that room?
There is. And this one...
Wait, isn't there a guard right in front of that room?
There is, but since Cass is a rogue, if you want, you can take the disengage action as a bonus action to slip by.
Yes.
Yeah, using your cunning action.
Yes.
So you do slip by without provoking opportunity attacks, and you do get in the room. And you do see the window, and it is unlocked.
Yes. Okay, so I open the window and I jump out.
Well, I'm gonna say you have enough. I'm gonna say you have enough movement to get to the window.
Okay.
And open it.
So I'm gonna open the window and just kind of like wait.
Yeah, you're poised to jump out. And next up is Gerald, who sees all this happen. And you're very confused as to why this bird person just panicked and threw open the window.
Hello, Not Soap. Do you have any soap?
Excuse me, Not Soap. Do you have soap?
I think there's some in the bathroom down the hall. Maybe
I walk over to the window to investigate for soap.
God!
You look down and you see the cobblestone streets. There are... a random passerby does look up at you and just sort of keeps walking.
From up high of where I'm looking, the cobblestone kind of looks like soap.
You're not wrong.
I jump out the window to get the soap.
Oh my God, no!
Take her with her.
my arm clips Cass and takes her with me.
Oh no.
God.
Cass, I assume you're willing.
Yes.
Alright.
I just kind of go with it. Maybe I can help break his fall.
So, you both go tumbling out. I'm gonna have... Let's see, I'm gonna say it's about... I want to say 10 feet.
Okay.
So both of you make acrobatics checks to lessen the damage.
Alright, hold on. Is there... Oh, never mind. 15 plus 5, so I'm a 20.
Right,
16 plus 6.
Acrobatics?
Wait, acrobat. Wait, my bad. Acrobat. Wait, hold on.
It's at the top.
Oh, my bad. -1, so 15. I thought it was athletics.
Right,
Whoops.
I believe the damage is lessened by half of what you rolled. So, I think you're both fine because I rolled 5 damage. So you both land. Safely.
Hey. We'll say my bird arms helped.
Yes, your bird,
Sort of.
Your bird
My
arms-
muscular calves distributed the fall.
Yes. Thank you, good sir. I'm going to be on my way now.
I hit the ground and investigate for soap.
Good luck on your questions.
And you curse the cobblestones for tricking you.
I curse the cobblestone and I swear by my family name that I will make it rue the day it fooled me.
Cass, you're starting to wonder what you've gotten yourself into.
I look in awe and amazement at the absolute stupidity before me.
Yeah, but the awe and amazement to jump out a window, be perfectly fine, and curse your head off at cobblestone. But anyway.
Alright. The
All
guard...
for soap.
Alright, the guard's looking at the window. One of them curses like shit, and looks at the other one and says, "Go around back." And he run. Well, you don't see it actually because you're not there anymore, but you do hear it just barely.
Just go around back. Okay.
Yeah.
Great. Awesome.
So the rest of you who are down in the bar see one of the guards come down the stairs and run for the door.
I'm still glaring there, frozen like an evil midget.
Do you do anything as the guard comes for the door?
I couldn't care less.
Okay, so he does. He goes out and he starts to
Am I
make his
able
way.
to do anything?
He starts to make his way around the building.
I've caused my havoc.
Does he have to run past me to do anything?
Man, this guard made it far.
Where are you?
Right next to me.
Guard out of the door, so...
He had to throw the guard out of the door that was the guard that was attacking me.
That's
so
true. You did go towards the door. I will say you're not holding the stool at the moment. You would just have your fists. But he does come by you.
The stool. No, I just want to kick him in the back as he... through the door.
Okay, are you trying to do damage or...
Throw him on his face.
I missed the first half of that.
Enough so he falls on his face.
Okay, you're just trying to push him over. Just make an athletics check.
Yeah, essentially I'm just kicking him out of the bar.
Yeah.
16 plus 6, that's 22.
Yeah, you're fine. He does face plant.
Nice.
Alright, so meanwhile, the other guard at the top of the stairs is going to attempt to jump out after you guys.
Can I catch him? Can I catch him?
Don't let him fall.
First he's
Can
gonna-
I catch him?
You can certainly try. He's going to make an acrobatics check first. Alright. And you can also make an acrobatics check to catch him.
yeah, it needs a perception check. He's still looking at the stone floor.
Thank God.
19.
You catch him.
Okay,
He is-
I catch him and throw him back up into the window.
Oh my God.
Okay. I'm going to have you make an athletics check for that one.
Yeah, excuse me, dear sir. I believe jumping out of windows is not a good idea. Here, let me help you out.
This is going to be a difficult check, I'll let you know.
Okay.
Roll well.
Has plus 6.
Crossing your fingers.
We got 14.
Alright, you sort of... you get a little air, and then he lands on the ground.
So he goes up like halfway and comes back down.
Yeah. Alright.
I'm just
Wow.
shaking my head.
Meanwhile, though,
Does he take damage for that, though?
Sure.
He gets thrown halfway up
You
the
said it was 20 feet, so he fell from 10
He
feet.
fell, landed in my arms, got thrown back up halfway.
I said 10 feet.
He went up 5
Oh,
feet.
you said it was 10 feet. I thought it was 20 feet originally. The whole thing, but never mind.
Well, RG's like 6 foot, so he's only going to throw him up like 5 feet.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. I mean, he's bruised a little.
He can get the wind
Harold
knocked
is
out of
almost
him a little
7
bit.
Yeah, he is winded. I'm trying to keep track of which guard is which.
Stop right there, criminal scum!
The one that's currently, the one that was first thrown out, that you didn't do him yet.
Yeah, well, that's true. And he is going to. He's actually going to start making his way around the building. He's going to
Across
get.
the street.
He ignores me after being thrown out and just goes around the side of the building.
Well, he sees
Can I catch him?
He is not have. You guys are in the back. He came out.
I know,
out the
I'm
front.
joking.
Okay. He's not going to make it all the way around just yet. But we are back to Shava now.
I'm just still
Drop it.
sitting there livid.
Okay.
Your friend is so desperately searching for soap. Forgive him.
All right, so I guess we're kind of dropping slightly out of initiative at this point. Is it is there anyone who's sort of just not doing anything else at this point? Gerald and
I
Cass
suppose I should start looking for that idiot that started all this.
Fuck you.
So where would you go looking? Where would you go looking in that case?
Well, he went up the stairs. And I didn't know he jumped out the window, so I'll go up the stairs.
Okay. So
You go upstairs to see the fucking broken door, and you know immediately.
Yeah, you see you get up the stairs, you see the broken door and the open window, and you're like, God damn it.
What is that idiot doing now?
Shit.
Yeah, so following that, we're back to Zergo if Zergo wants to do anything.
I see the guard across the street start running around back, anticipate more trouble, and I give chase.
Okay. Ivy, what are you doing?
I noticed that there's a lot of noise going on upstairs, so I start to walk upstairs.
Okay, so you join Shava in looking at the broken door and open window.
I look around to see what else is in the room.
It's the standard room. You know, like soap in the room, so you
Soap?
no soap. Not
Damn it.
Not much decoration, just a bed. And, you know, a dresser.
Okay, I look out the window.
Okay, I'll if you double move, you'll have enough to get there. You do look out, and you in fact see, you see the large man from the bar, a face-planted guard, and a feathered bird person, sort of like a crow.
Okay. I think I'm going to end my turn there since I can't really walk
Okay.
anymore, right?
Yeah. I guess what we'll do now is so Cass, you're next. What are you going to do?
I'm going to look at Gerald and be like, "Thank you for helping me. I'm shape change back into a human and run off to the nearest alley that I can think of with a grate nearby." What?
What?
Say again?
No joke, forget it.
Alright, so you bolt off.
Wait, I change first.
Yeah, you change first.
We're
and then-
thanking Gerald, like, "Thanks, big guy. I'm gonna go now."
I smile and wink.
Even though you just saw me change from a fucking bird to a person, you're just
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, he's gonna be the only one that knows, and like, he doesn't even care.
That's not
But he doesn't
so.
know shit yet. He just saw me turn from a bird to a person.
Gerald has no comprehension of books. He smiles and winks.
So I bolt for the nearest alley I can think of that would have access to the underground.
Yeah.
Wait, RJ, what is your intelligence and wisdom, by the way?
Oh god.
His
My
wisdom-
intelligence is 11, my wisdom is 8. Told you, fucking moron.
Alright.
Actually, that's not bad. Your intelligence is average.
Yeah, it's his wisdom that is below average.
I am intuitive enough to throw a large table. And apparently I can't find any soap.
So Cass, you run off, you do find an alley. You know the city pretty well. So you do get into an alley, and then it's Gerald's turn.
I pick up the winded guard, I intimidate him for soap.
Oh boy.
More path to
Neither
the
me
soap.
nor RJ have any idea what's going on right now. We're just
I barely have any idea what's going on anymore.
I know what I'm getting
went-
RJ for Christmas this
went
year.
so far off the rails.
I'm just
Welcome to DM.
It's not like I perpetuated any of it.
Oh, things got a lot more complicated when someone set off like
Blew up the bar.
makeshift fireball.
Christ.
Me and Tyler are a great pair, right?
As I said, we get along so well.
Oh no.
The idiot barbarian and the explosive midget elf.
This is what happens when a party of chaotics get together.
True.
I intimidate
none
the
of it.
guard to ask him for soap.
Alright, make an intimidate check.
Oh, evil.
11 plus. Where's intimidate?
So your skills are alphabetized.
11 plus 3, so 14.
Alright, he shrinks back a little and he's like, I don't know where you can find soap, like, in the bathroom maybe?
I shake him a little bit because I'm holding him by like the collar of his armor with one hand.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me where the soap is.
Oh my god.
I don't have time for this, and he just sort of tries to shake you off.
I shake him more and inquire about the soap.
He is displeased, but okay, make an athletics check. He's gonna try to break away from you.
I was gonna try to break free.
Yeah, he's watching his quarry go
Nat
away.
20.
He's going nowhere.
I shake him and inquire about the soap.
He says nothing. Also,
I peg him as hard as I can into the wall.
so that was your
God.
turn.
That's what's happening next.
Yeah, so that's what you guys are doing. The other guards continue to make their way around the building. And after that, just what are the rest of you doing?
I'm just looking at. I'm not even at the window yet, so I have to walk to the window first.
Yeah, okay, you join Ivy at the window and you do see your friend roughly interrogating one of the guards.
For soap.
I yelled down, Gerald, what in the name of the gods are you doing?
Ah, Shava, I'm trying to inquire for this gentleman where I might require some soap.
I just stare blankly at him.
Are you doing anything else?
Other than a face palm, probably not.
Pinches the bridge of your nose and sighs deeply.
I'm gonna ask Zurgo and Ivy, are you guys doing anything in particular?
Yeah, sure.
I'm still giving chase to the two guards.
Okay, so you're making your way around the building with them.
Is it possible for me to cast Wild Shape?
Yeah, if you want.
Okay. As
So-
I look at the elf who's scolding someone next to me, I decide to transform into a bird and fly out the window.
Wow.
Follow
Wait, I missed something.
She's turning into a bird.
Ah.
So
Everyone's turning into fucking birds.
You're the bird man!
Hey, listen,
So-
I was a kangaroo, right?
Birds!
Yeah.
Put love in your body!
So if
You're the
you-
bird man!
Oh my god.
Time for some Venn
Yeah, so
diagrams.
Rebecca, if you scroll down to limited use and you see if you click on wild shape, you can check off one of your uses.
Okay.
All right, and how long does that last? Number of hours equal to half your druid level rounded down, so 1 hour. So for the time being.
Wait, I have to ask, do I even clear the windowsill?
I mean, you said you weren't doing anything else. I asked if you wanted to do anything like jump out.
No, I don't, not to jump out, to even look down at RJ. Can I even clear the
Tall
windows?
enough to look out.
Oh, I see. You can like hoist yourself up or something. Yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
All right, Cass, I assume you're continuing to book it.
Yeah. I would like to know if there is any forms of escape in this
If you, I mean,
alley that would make it difficult for one to follow me.
I mean, you can sort of lose yourself in the maze of alleyways in the city. You know it pretty well. If you wanted, you could start making your way back to that sewer grate, but of course, you don't have an easy way of getting in there at the moment.
No, but I do have a way. I'm gonna make my way to the sewer grate and try to pull it open at first, because I don't want to waste my thing.
Well, okay, you're gonna start making your way in that direction, because it took a little bit of time to get back from there. So you're gonna,
Sorry, can you repeat that?
Yeah, I said you're going to start heading in that direction. It's not like within 30 feet.
Got it. Yeah, I'm gonna start heading in the direction of the grate.
Okay, but you do basically manage to escape from view of the guards as they finish coming around the building. And at this point, we're gonna drop out of initiative.
You're breaking up.
At this point, I'm gonna what?
Oh, I said we're gonna drop out of initiative.
Oh, okay. I am back in human form, by the way.
Okay.
Just gonna keep that.
So the remaining guards make their way around and see what Gerald is doing.
Perfect.
And they're like, and they say, unhand him.
I rage.
What?
I rage.
Oh my god!
Are you the Hulk?
Rage is an actual trait.
I'm
Yep.
using one of my rages.
Oh my god.
Okay. So what I said about us being out of initiative,
Uh-huh.
I take that back.
I rage, and I peg the guard I'm holding into the other guards.
Like throw or shove or
Throw. I'm full on throwing him over my shoulder like a fucking fastball pitcher.
Okay.
He didn't tell me where the soap is, and I'm mad.
So
And Shava saw his failure.
make an athletics check.
18 plus 6.
Make an attack roll with your strength modifier.
11.
And you actually have advantage on this because you're raging. No, never mind. Never mind. You would have had advantage on the athletics check.
So 11 plus 4?
Yeah.
15.
So 15. Okay, it just misses. So the one guard does go flying, but the other guard doesn't take any damage at the impact.
Okay.
But
Well, I am raging, so...
are you like physically trying to? Are you continuing to fight at this point?
I just wanted to throw the guard. I didn't
Okay.
really care where I was throwing him.
Okay, but that was basically all. Okay, in that case, we can drop out of initiative. Like, are you guys gonna try to like converge at this point? At this now?
Well, one of us is gone.
Well, yeah. Besides Cass.
I'm just sitting on the windowsill next to a bird, apparently.
But if you want, you can make your way downstairs and around. Since things have started to calm down.
I reach
Gerald,
into the
catch me.
street and pull out a cobblestone and crush it with my hand and curse it for not being soap.
Make an athletics check to do so, please.
For checks.
3
You have
plus 6.
if you have advantage because you're raging. Roll again.
Okay. 10 plus 6.
So 16. You do it. You pull it out and it cracks.
Oh.
Okay.
I growl at it and drop it.
Gerald, quit your shenanigans and catch me!
I hold out one arm.
I jump out towards him.
Without looking, I catch her.
Alright, to make a long story short, since it seems like everyone's headed in that direction, you do manage to converge with these guards. And all make it into one place.
Except for me, obviously.
Except for you, obviously. So the...
Oh wait, does RG take damage for catching me?
Nah.
No, you're small.
No, I meant because of that. I still have the armor on.
Oh, no, he's not trying to attack you.
Okay.
Yeah, so the guards are very rattled.
Yeah, your hand might be a little cold, but
I'd ignore it. I'm too pissed right now that I couldn't find soap.
The guards are not happy either, especially at Shava.
I don't even notice.
Yeah.
You only blew one of them up. And I
threw one
pegged
out a
another
window,
one
kicked
down
the other in
street.
the ass.
So what one of the new sort of de facto leaders says, well, that could have gone better.
I look at him. Whatever could you mean?
Well, we lost our only lead, thanks to you.
What lead?
Look,
I look up at Shava. Did you happen to find any soap up there? I didn't find any.
No, I didn't.
Oh. I see.
Does it look like I have found soap?
No.
One of the guards asked, what's with you and soap?
I put it upon myself to go on a valiant quest and effort to find it for my compatriot. It seems as though I did not find any, and I have failed. I bring shame upon my family for the next 1,000 years, but I will redeem myself in due time. The soap shall not escape my heroic grasp.
What my companion is trying to say is that he failed miserably to fix his screw-up.
Well,
Yes, what she said.
well, that we can agree with. Look, we've had a long day. One of us is dead. Not saying who did that. But
Was it me? Or did you do it? Was it them?
look, we'll ignore the slight if you come with us to see the noble lord of our house and hear him out, and maybe help us in this endeavor.
They want our help. What do you think, Shava?
Negotiate.
Negotiate? All right. We
I
shall
will negotiate.
assist you if you pay us in soap.
Oh my god!
I would rather have actual currency than soap.
Gerald, shut up. I'll handle this.
Who would you say is leading the negotiation?
Probably not me.
I'll let one of you make a persuasion check with advantage.
5 gold coins and a bar of soap.
I'll let one of you who's talking to them roll persuasion with advantage.
That would be me or Tyler, so I'm going to let Tyler do it.
Me?
Yeah.
Persuasion advantage or charisma?
Persuasion.
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 Okay.
Wait, okay. I can say if it's charisma, I might be able to do it.
I mean,
Oh shit, I'm persuading.
persuasion is based off of charisma.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Alright, D20, here we go.
And you have advantage because they're helping you.
That's a 16 plus 3, so 19.
Alright. The guard sort of says, you can negotiate payment with the Lord Vartesk.
I don't get to roll again?
No, I mean that was basically a favorable. They're
Okay.
not the ones who handle the payment. What you basically get out of this. But look, we could use some outside help in this investigation.
Very well, if it will be beneficial to us, but I require new clothes.
We'll see what can be arranged. Alright,
Perhaps we could get some information out of them about you-know-what.
Yes, Gerald, we could.
Yes. And I'm not talking about soap.
By the way, Shava, you do still have that book you acquired the previous
I do.
day. Yeah.
What?
You have that book you acquired the previous day. That we talked about.
I forget what the hell that was.
Book we stole.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
Alright. We'll say that Shava's forgotten too, and you can look at it later.
Yeah, I'm sure I was completely forgot.
Yeah. But just remember you do that.
Blind fury.
Alright, so are all...
Java, the B-O-K.
Oh my god.
Surprisingly, should I roll a check to see if I can distinguish his intelligence?
Make an insight check.
Alright, where's my insight? Okay, there it is. 14 plus 2, 16.
You gather he's talking about the book. Right. But, so are all four of you going with the guards at this point?
I didn't negotiate any kind of deal.
That's true. Zergo, what are you're here as well.
No
What do
one's
you do?
curious about where I am.
No one cares
That's
what
a
the
good
bird
thing.
wants.
That was only a bird for a second.
Well, you got out of sight pretty quickly.
True.
Zergo, what are you doing?
In odd amazement as this pitiful attempt at a negotiation.
Okay.
Until Shava stepped in, at least.
Right. The guard turns to you. Are you with them?
But thankfully,
What?
Try again.
microphone.
Microphone
Yes,
don't
yeah.
work.
Feel free to eat it. We don't care if you're loud.
He's broke, it's no good.
No.
I'm not hearing anything.
My mic is like too. Hello.
Yeah.
There you
okay.
go.
Hi.
There we go.
Hi.
Bottom of my laptop.
You give me
Try-
money, I think you had to kill
You
people.
should try getting a headset with a mic attached to it. That's
I
what
have
I'm
a
using.
laptop that has a mic built in, so.
Well,
I've tried using my wireless headphones that have a little mic in them, but Discord has a. Whenever I try to use them.
okay. Because I use a Turtle Beach headset.
I'm just talking to my computer right now.
Yeah, I'm looking into getting a proper mic.
I have a headset.
Yeah, because I told you to get it.
All right. So wait. So the guard says. The guard asks you if you're with them, basically.
I'm not, thankfully. So I'd be pulling my hair out.
Do you
I take that as an insult.
do you wish to also assist in this matter? And whatever reward
Would I help you?
we could use any number of skill sets. Also, you did throw one of us.
Seeing what you get out of it, I'm failing to see what I get out of it.
A payment can be negotiated with the Lord Vartesk. I'm sure he'd be willing to compensate you.
Quinn?
Yeah?
I didn't hear you.
Uh-oh.
He stopped it. I'm sure he'd.
Oh, I'm sure he'd be willing to compensate you.
All I heard was
Compensate.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm sure he'd be willing to compensate you, is what they're saying.
Okay, I heard cop, so there's a cop in a field there.
He'd be willing to cop a feel off of you. Is your lord a pervert?
Look, Gerald in that shirtless beef.
Oh, he's gonna grab my cock nipples.
Fine, you bastards are lucky I need work.
My nipple cocks.
Very well. Come with us, and you start to make your way towards the House Vartesk. Meanwhile,
What about Rebecca? She's still a
Yeah,
bird, right?
What about Ivy?
Yeah.
well, Ivy, I thought you were negotiating with them.
Is she still a bird or is she on the ground?
Yeah, I guess at this point I flew to the ground. And
You could just follow as a bird.
That's true.
With me.
Or you could follow me.
Or you could land on my shoulder. You could be on my other shoulder.
You know what? Let's let Rebecca decide. What do you do?
Land on me, you're gonna be an icicle.
Land on my other shoulder.
Yeah, I think since I'm on the ground now, I transform back to a human, especially after hearing that there will be compensation for joining on the quest.
Okay. Alright, and you do go with them.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so the four of you start to make your way towards the House Vartesk. Meanwhile,
Meanwhile, I lean in and look at Zergo. Tell me, lad, how did you throw him so well?
Was he there for that?
You were upstairs.
No, I was upstairs, damn it.
You have to inquire for soap.
Do you have any soap?
Carry soap.
No, I see.
It's gonna be like the running gag for the rest of the entire campaign. Like he's gonna find soap.
Please no.
I hope not.
Oh god, kills like a monster. Like golden chest, searches chest for soap, finds gold, weapons, magic book, throws it all out. There's no soap in here.
Earl Tearstone, the quest for soap.
Yes. All right. What I was saying. Meanwhile, Cass, you make your way back to the sewer grate. The trail of blood is right where you remember it.
Yes, it is.
So
I'm gonna try heading into the grate as I was attempting to do before the guards saw me and started to pursue me.
You tried to get into the grate using something that you can only do once per day, if I recall. We discussed.
Sorry, wait, what?
Yeah.
No, I'm going to use my true form.
Well, that's what I'm saying is I'm pretty sure you used that.
You keep cutting out.
Yeah, I see that. I don't know why.
Cause you suck dick.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay. I can see this green circle, so it looks fine now. I was saying you used that earlier when we talked about what you were doing before the start. You used that. You used that to try and get in back then.
I did. So I'm going to try instead to use my rapier as a pry bar to get it open and then get in.
Okay.
Your weapon is a toothpick. Oh!
Yeah, I can't even see her.
It's a good toothpick.
My character would probably use it as a toothpick and laugh.
That's an interesting proposal.
It's only a toothpick to you.
I'm just gotta say, my character is right now wondering what the hell this.
Actually, wait.
You think you might be able to use your lockpicks here?
Yeah, that's what I was. I've got thieves' tools.
Yeah.
I think that's in my thieves' tools, so I'm gonna use that.
Yeah, should be.
To get in.
Okay, so in that case, what I'll have you do is make a dexterity check and add your Make a dexterity check and add your proficiency.
Okay. 17 plus 2.
All right, you do manage to unlock to open the grate.
Okay. I'm going to head into the sewer. Great. Or whatever it is.
All right.
Damn, girl, you nasty.
All right, you enter the sewer, and I think we'll take a quick 5 or 10 minute break at this point.
Okay, good. I need water.
Yeah, just so people can go to the bathroom, get water.
I have an entire jug of water, so I was set.
All right.
I only had cake, and then I instantly regretted it.
I also need to take a breath.
Okay.
After that, I don't blame you.
Yeah, that did not.
So how do we do?
Alright. So, Cass, you drop down into the sewer.
Yes.
Yeah, sewer level.
Yeah. You see the trail of blood continues a bit. The sewer is, it's not a pleasant place.
Yeah, I'm gonna follow this shit.
Okay.
Literally.
Sounds like work.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'll sort of give you the short version. You follow it for a bit, maybe like 10 minutes or so, and eventually the trail ends.
Okay.
Oh, did something pop out?
Was that me?
No, I moved. My laptop moved a little bit and it sounded like something popped. I just wanted to make sure it's all in one piece.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it popped out as your dignity.
How'd you know? Is the video on?
Anyway,
Hold on one second.
The trail does end after a bit.
Okay.
Like that, let's see.
Okay, gotcha.
What is there anything else? Trail of blood?
There's a trail of poop.
Make an investigation check.
Okay.
Very mature, RJ.
What else would you find? I mean, I've seen a lot of
A
things in
nat
the sewer.
20
Wow.
plus
okay.
What do you find in the sewer?
2. Lots of poop.
You find tampons, rags, dental floss, shoe liners.
In this day and age?
Used condoms.
Okay, guys. Alright, seriously though, guys.
That's what I see at work.
I mean, this is... I'm just trying to keep things going here.
I'm sorry, I got a little triggered, okay?
Regardless, what you see, so there's water in the sewer, right? There's a sort of trail of water. You'd sort of notice that some of the water is sort of splashed to the side, I guess you could say. There's water outside of the normal flow.
Got it.
You can't really make out, like, a trail to follow with it, per se, but you do make note of it.
Okay.
It's interesting.
I'm going to continue on in the direction that the blood trail and this water splash is heading,
Alright.
and hope that I find something eventually.
Alright, you do know that the sewer is gonna break into separate paths before long.
Yes.
Yeah, so you don't think you're gonna necessarily find what the end of the trail.
No, I'm just gonna go a little bit further past to see if there's anything else.
Okay. Meanwhile, the rest of you are escorted by the guards to a fine-looking home. Gerald, you'd say it's a little less nice than your old home.
I look at it, put my hands up my side. Who's the owner of this dump?
The guards look at you concernedly, and say that would be the Lord Randall Vartesk.
I lean to Shava. He's probably poor.
Very tactful, Gerald.
Alright, so they escort you in past a few guards that are patrolling the grounds. You enter, it's a lush foyer. Fancy stairs heading up. You can see a sitting room, banquet hall, stuff like that. They escort you up the stairs, past a few rooms, and they take you to what appears to be a study. And you enter, and you see a man sitting at a desk.
Am I still covered in ice, by the way?
It's probably been... I'd say you're getting towards the tail end of that.
Alright, so it hasn't been an hour yet, so I still can't use spells. Alright, gotcha.
Well, to get your spells back, you would have to actively rest for an hour. And,
Wait, do cantrips count?
Cantrips do not count against your spell slots.
Awesome, so I can still light stuff on fire.
If you wanted. And,
I'm just making sure I can.
yes. I'll say that if you do that willy-nilly, it's going to be a short campaign.
I know. I won't light his study on fire. There's books in there.
Okay. So yeah, there are some books on shelves. There's a man sitting at a desk, sort of looking over a piece of parchment. He gets up. He's bald, middle-aged, maybe a little heavy-set. And he turns to you and says, "And who are you?"
Before we get into anything serious, do you have a washroom?
Why are you not wearing a shirt?
I
Gerald,
asked.
let me handle this.
First
Gerald,
question.
let me handle this.
Okay.
Disappointed.
My good lord, my name is Shava Hanali, and we have been hired by we have been promised compensation by your gods And for our services and finding a fugitive of yours.
And soap?
And soap for my companion.
You're here to assist with that matter. Good. And he sort of folds his hands together and turns his chair around and sits down. In that case, I'll tell you what has happened. Last night, or rather, this morning, earlier, my son and his wife were found in their house dead. They were both found in their bed. And we have... That's it, basically.
Very descriptive.
Yes, that is not much to go on.
The rest of my family is around the house. They might know more. They might have heard more. I've been busy with things.
May I inquire how the suspect has been found?
One of the guard. He sort of looks interested, and one of the guards says, "We found a girl at there was a trail of blood leading to a grate. We saw a girl who was a shapeshifter, and she got away."
Do you have any animals?
He looks at you and says, "No."
Oh. I was going to ask one of them.
Well, you understand. This one son of mine, his name was Reynard. He lived separately from us in a different part of town. The murder did not take place on these premises. I'm rather busy at the moment, but I could reward you for the locating of the murderer.
What, can you repeat that? I missed that.
I could offer you a reward for finding the culprit. Could offer you upwards of, I don't know, 500 gold.
Each?
He narrows
Do I have to share with these people?
500 gold total.
There
are 5 of us, right? Well, 4 of us.
There's only 4 of you there.
Yeah.
Find the killer for one of your own kids.
Say again?
Not the favorite, eh? For one of your own kids. Was he the least favorite?
He was distant, but it's a matter of pride. You understand?
Shava, I don't think this man has any soap.
Not currently on his possession, you fool. He has it somewhere in the house.
I put Shava down and walk out of the room to search for soap.
Where are you going? Guards.
Stop him.
Yeah. Yeah, they're not gonna. The guards don't want you wandering around.
I need to find the washroom.
And Randall sort of looks at all of you questioningly, like, what is he doing?
I need to find the washroom.
Don't ask us.
He
Check with
has
the tiny
a
one.
condition.
He's been at this all day.
Is it just me or is everyone robot-y?
He calls after you. I can offer you soap if you wish.
Say again, you broke up.
He says, I can offer you soap.
My head robotically turns around, locks eyes with him. Soap, you say? I raise one eyebrow. The finest soap. The best soap. The aged soap. The kind that smells like lilac with the little petals in it.
He looks. He looks a little confused, but he's playing along. Yes. In addition to the 500 gold, I will offer you a bar of my finest soap.
I walk over to him and hold out my massive hand. You have a deal, good sir.
He shakes it cautiously.
Very well, I suppose. I suppose we are on this.
I slump my hand on top of both Gerald's hand and the hand of the man, and I say, I guess I'm in this. I have nothing better to do.
Very well. If you wish, you can go ask around for the rest of my family. My other son and daughter should be in their rooms.
Can I do a perception check of the room?
Sure. What are you looking for?
Mostly just the books he has on hand.
Okay. You can go ahead and make a perception check.
D20. Let's see. Where's perception? 15.
Okay. You can't get a great look at them from here, but at a cursory glance, they seem to be mostly things about seemingly boring stuff about governing or, economics, stuff like that.
Okay, so nothing useful.
Well, nothing exotic.
Okay. Making sure.
Yeah.
There's a Lord's study after all.
Sure. This guy seems like a fairly standard noble. But at any rate, he says, yes, my younger son Hubert and my daughter Helen should be around here somewhere. If you want to ask them questions.
I turn around, scoop up Shava with one hand. Well then, we shall question the sun.
Gerald, do you even know where you're going?
I walk out the door, take a turn to the left, and just start walking.
If you're looking for Hubert, he's probably in the game room downstairs. Did you guys catch that?
He's downstairs?
Downstairs.
He's probably in the game room downstairs.
Alright, well, Gerald, you're carrying me right now.
Yeah, we heard you. Game room.
Yeah, we got you.
I've been here the whole time, Quinlan.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that was earlier.
Gerald, what are we doing?
We're going to the game room because we're gonna interrogate the sun.
Do you even know where the game room is?
No.
The guards can lead you there. But before we get to that, Cass, so you've been looking through the sewers a while, and what are you doing at this point?
I guess because I haven't found any, I decided to just go back up and try and make my way back home.
Okay, you do recall that the blood trail went further the other way.
Oh, okay, well then I guess I'll return to the blood trail and follow it in the opposite direction.
Yeah, if you wanted to make your way back to its source.
Backtracking.
Yeah, back to its source, in other words.
Backtracking!
Yeah, so you start making your way that way.
Yeah.
Okay. The rest of you make your way down to the game room. And in the game room, you see who is presumably Hubert. He's sort of, you'd say, kind of Weasley looking. He's in his mid-20s, sandy hair, and he's currently at a pool table holding a cue in his hand and, playing.
I set down Shava and walk over to the table. Ah, my dear boy. So, you take a fondness in the finer things in life, I see, hmm?
Who might you be?
Ah, well, I'm not sure anyone from these parts would have heard of me. I flash him my signet ring, but I'm sure you might recognize this.
He sort of examines it. Well, it certainly appears to be the ring of a noble. Not from a house I recognize. From out west.
Yes, I am.
Very well.
I grab a spare pool cue. Say, how about a game, shall we?
If you say so. Are we playing for the fun of it, or are there stakes?
Yes, stakes always make things interesting, yes?
I agree completely.
Gerald, remember to think clearly about this.
What would you be throwing up on the table, good sir?
Well, that would entirely depend on what you're willing to risk.
I see.
And what you might be interested in.
Well, what are you willing to not part with, my good man?
Well, I think as long as we keep any monetary exchanges to a healthy amount, make an offer.
Money is money. That is no trifling thing for someone of my stature. I wish to garner trophies from individuals. Money is just money. I'm sure you know. I can't posh over my victory of coins. I like to look back and think of those who I've beaten. You certainly understand.
What would you be looking for then?
I look him over. What's he got on his person?
Good question.
Is he wearing anything nice? Got any like jewelry or anything specific?
Sure. There's a ring that sort of has a nice looking emerald in it. He's also got an earring that looks kind of nice.
Play for the ring. I wager my ring for yours.
Interesting.
I'll laugh if RJ loses this.
Can I do a perception check of the room for any valuables, too?
Sure.
I'm a curious girl, what can I say?
Yeah.
I'm an explosive curious girl.
Curious, but not asking the right question.
I got a 12. Damn it.
Alright, you don't see anything that especially catches your eye. It's a game.
Casual glance. I'm mostly just bored right now.
There are pool tables and things. But yeah. So he sort of looks you over and says, "My ring for yours. An interesting proposition." And he sort of flashes you with a grin and says, "I'm game."
Yes, and so am I. I will be the gentleman and allow you to take the first shot.
Alright, I was not expecting to be playing pool in this game.
How do you play a game inside of a game?
I mean,
Inception.
Dude, that's so meta.
Inception, man.
alright.
Almost like
To
real
the
life.
It could be like-
zone.
It could be like a roll apiece.
So he's gonna put he's gonna set up the table and take his cue, clean it a bit, and he's going to take his shot.
I look over to Shava and I wink at her.
The balls go flying all across the table. It doesn't seem to be as precise as he was trying for.
I just sit in a chair and watch this insanity boredly.
I mean, it's a messy shot, but the balls are all still on the table.
Okay.
He's actually playing out every shot.
Maybe not. Tell you what, let's make 3 checks each.
Okay, 3 checks. So I roll 3 times.
3 dexterity checks.
Fucker.
It requires finesse.
He's right,
He's right,
Man, you should have had me play in this game.
All right, so I'm rolling. So you roll and I roll, or
Yeah, I rolled all of his already.
okay, you already rolled all his already. We got a 17
Okay.
for the first one,
Mm-hmm.
a 15, and 12.
All right, you managed. You play for a while, and he gets towards the end. He sort of starts to make a comeback, but surprisingly, you are pretty good at pool, and you manage to beat him.
Bitch.
At the end of the game, he just goes, bitch.
Yeah, I just say, bitch, take his ring.
At the end, so the game ends, and he grins and says, "Well, I appear to have lost. A deal is a deal," and he removes his ring and hands it to you.
I look at it and inspect it over, flick it to Shava.
I catch it and inspect it myself. Actually give a thorough look over instead of the casual glance.
I have more, so I'm not too worried. But anyway, I doubt you interrupted my game just to make a bet. So, why are you here?
I hear about the death of your brother.
His demeanor immediately gets a little, less enthusiastic and says, "Ah, yes, that business."
What, you thought 5 strangers like this paid your visit for a game?
We wanted to know if we had any more information.
Yes, I can tell you what I have gathered from talking to the guards. So, my brother Reynard and his wife Tulia were both found dead in their bed, but I'm told that both were found drained entirely of blood.
Drained entirely of what?
Semen.
Oh my god.
Blood. He said blood.
Blood. It could be blood.
Blood? Okay.
No
Alright.
blood in their bodies whatsoever.
She was on the rag.
Vampires.
Vampires.
We did, however, find there was a trail of blood, however, that the guards claim to have followed. I don't know what happened after that.
Oh, you know.
Do you know where this trail leads to?
They said something about a sewer grate. I only just heard about it now, so.
Your brother have a lot of enemies in life. Was he, was pissing people off?
He sort of thinks a moment. He didn't. I'm not sure he had many friends. I can't think of any specific enemies off the top of my head, though, that might want him dead.
He get in trouble a lot, perhaps, with other nobles.
Sort of thinks about it. Not sure about that. One place you might look for clues is the house. It should be abandoned now.
Alright, where is it?
Where is it?
It's not far. It's a couple miles away. Not a terribly long walk.
And where are the bodies?
Huh?
And where are the bodies?
Well, I believe they were left in the bed.
Do you have any mode of transportation we could use?
Well, I imagine I imagine you could use a walk.
Well,
Gerald, I believe we have somewhere to go.
Yes, I believe we do. I scoop Shava up with one hand.
My resting place is his shoulder, by the way.
And as you leave, he sort of calls out, "Good luck." So are you guys heading out towards where he basically indicated the house was?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. So you make your way outside. On the way out, you notice a female figure who is around the same, you'd say around the same age as him, and sort of has a calm face, looks all of you over and says, are you investigating the incident?
While you're talking, I whisper to Shava, "Did you happen to find anything on that ring? A noble's ring often hides more secrets than what it seems."
So should I roll a perception check? Or actually, can I do cast detect magic on that?
You can cast detect magic. Do you do so?
Yeah, sure. That's an invocation, so I can do that infinitely, right?
Yeah, you have a special thing. So you cast it, you sort of wave your hand over it, and it is not magical.
Oh, okay. So do I do perception just to determine value or something?
To look it over, that would be investigation.
Investigation?
Yeah.
Alright, roll. $19 plus 5.
Wow. Okay. It seems like a nice ring. You'd think it could fetch a decent price if you sold it. You don't notice any...
I was going to say I'd say as much to Gerald.
Okay.
Okay.
And what were we going to say?
Yeah, I was nothing. That was basically it. Alright, so the there's this girl who's talking to you now. You ask if you're investigating the incident.
Yeah, your father decided he could use a few extra capable hands. Apparently his guards are all as bumbling as the ones at the tavern.
Understandable. Well, if I can help in any way, just ask. My name is Helen.
And do you know much about this deceased man?
I know he could be a bit shady. He wasn't always he didn't always keep the best company. That could have something to do with it.
Helen, what exactly is your occupation in this home?
Occupation?
Are you a member of the family?
Yes, I'm the Lord's daughter.
So you're the sibling of the victim?
Yes, he was my brother as well.
Were you close to him?
I wouldn't say so. If you notice, he's the only one who didn't live in this house. He drifted apart from us a bit.
tell me more about his companions.
He didn't, I'll be honest, he didn't let me in on much of his goings-on. There was one time recently, though. I was simply walking nearby to visit, and I caught something caught my attention in an alley. It wasn't him, it was his wife, Tulia. She seemed to be having a conversation with an odd individual.
What kind of odd are we talking about?
Red robes? I didn't get a good look.
I look up at Shava.
I was with you the entire time, buffoon.
I put my finger to my chin and think about it for a moment.
not like she sort of notices this and says, "Not like your clothes, like a full cloak with a hood."
And a little bit taller, I'm assuming.
Yes, also that.
I'm still thinking about it.
of their face, perhaps any distinguishing features?
I only saw from a distance, unfortunately.
No.
What?
But
What?
What?
I don't think anyone said anything.
Oh, I thought Ethan said something, but
I'm still thinking.
I'm a little miffed. I'm a little miffed about my own comment about him, the suspect being taller than me.
listen. All right.
Didn't have any sort of distinguished build, no tail, not particularly large in the shoulders.
No, average build. I saw him from the back. So I only really saw the back of the cloak.
I look across at Zergo and start thinking.
Regardless, it seemed like you were leaving. Were you investigating the house?
Sure.
Yeah.
Red cloak plus green skin equals Christmas.
Pancakes if someone doesn't be quiet.
I got it! No one here has soap.
God damn it.
We'll get soap after we complete this mission, you buffoon. Now get onto it.
I'm the first to proceed to the house.
Alright, so you guys head in that direction. Alright, Phoebe, Cass, you follow the blood trail backwards this time, and you eventually come to a nice looking house. 2 stories. It's got, a porch and a balcony upstairs.
Okay, can I attempt to enter this house?
Sure. I will say, first of all, you do see where the blood trail leads, and it leads up the...
See what?
You see that the blood trail leads up the side of the wall.
Up the side of the wall?
Yeah.
Like up to the second floor?
Yeah, and into a window.
Oh, what the fuck?
That's
Okay.
hot.
Levitation spell. Levitation spell.
She was on the rag bad.
Hanging out the window. Yeah, I want to attempt to get in the house to get to the room
Okay.
where this blood is coming out of this window.
Yeah, okay. So the door is, would it be locked? No, I'll say it's unlocked.
Okay, so I'm gonna enter.
Mm-hmm. You enter into a nice-looking home. There's it's abandoned, so it's very quiet. There's a standard living room, kitchen, and so forth. And you do see a staircase heading up.
I'm definitely going to head upstairs.
Alright, you see 2 doors at the landing. One of them would be in the direction of the bloodstain.
I'm going to go into the one with the blood stain and ignore the other one for now.
Okay. You enter, and you enter into a bedroom. And you would say this is the master bedroom. There's it's a large bed in the center of the room. There's dressers, what you would expect from a bedroom, and in the bed there are 2 dead bodies.
Oh, great. I'd like to investigate.
An avocado.
An avocado. Thanks.
A dead body. Just what I always wanted.
Alright. Should I roll for investigation?
Sure. Yeah. Roll me investigation.
Alright, a 12 plus 2,
Okay.
so 14.
Yeah. Are you what are you specifically investigating?
The bodies.
The bodies. Okay. It's clearly 1 male, 1 female. You would guess these are the victims.
But what are we gonna do about the bottles of soda?
They're both extremely.
Bottles of soda, same thing. Put them in the freezer.
Okay. They're both extremely pale.
Oh, drained of blood.
The man is on the left and closer to the window.
Are you cut out?
Okay, the male body's on the left and closer to the window, I said.
Cut out again, god damn it. The male body's on the left and...
Closer to the window.
Okay.
So he was on the rag.
Apparently.
So then what's the trail of blood for?
Well, I'm getting to that.
His
Uh,
mangina
That's just a urethral infection.
Remember what I said about
being blood.
Remember what I said about crosstalk?
Go ahead.
Okay, yeah. So the trail of blood you see is coming from, and you sort of recoil at the sight. It's coming out of his eyes, his ears,
Oh!
and a little out of his mouth.
What?
Basically, yeah.
Okay. I'm
with-
going to.
With your roll,
Oh, sorry.
yeah, with your roll, you also notice no blood trail coming from the female body.
Is she still just as pale?
Yes.
Okay.
And as you're sort of mulling this over, you vaguely hear footsteps from outside.
Oh shit, I'm gonna hide under the bed.
As the rest of you,
Sorry. The surprise.
as the rest of you come to this house and see what she was seeing a moment ago. You come to this house and see the trail of blood like she did.
I enter and can cast Detect Magic.
Interesting.
What?
Would he detect me?
I'm gonna say. I need to look up exactly how that spell works. One sec.
It's 30 feet diameter from yourself and can penetrate most barriers, but blocked by 1 foot of stone, 1 inch of common metal, thin sheet of lead, or 3 feet of wood or dirt.
Okay, it's definitely not blocked. And what exactly do you get? You see a. Okay, hang on.
I think magic stuff just glows blue, right?
Yeah, and you sense the presence. You do sense an aura from upstairs.
Oh god, he can't see me.
I what?
You sense an aura coming from upstairs. And you would call it. I think you can recognize the school, right?
Yes, you learn at School of Magic, if any.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
I would call it transmutation.
I found our shapeshifter.
Fuck. I'm hiding under the bed.
Yeah, you don't know this is happening.
You have no clue.
But I didn't hear them come in.
Well, you heard them come in, but you don't know about the spell being cast.
No, but I'm hiding under the bed because I heard them come in. I heard someone come in.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we don't know that I know exactly where you are.
No, I have no idea.
Alright, so what do you guys do?
I'm gonna head upstairs to where the blood was.
Okay. You see that the door is open. Or one of the two doors is.
Be perfectly fine with that and enter the room without caution.
Alright. Do the rest of you follow?
Well, I'm gonna do what Tyler says.
Come along, we'll catch our criminal. This will be the easiest 500 we've ever made.
I'm going to investigate downstairs first.
Okay.
I care about the gold and catching this easy job.
Alright, where do you investigate downstairs? Rebecca.
The kitchen.
Interesting. Make an investigation check.
Search for cheesesteaks.
Oh, great.
Hmm?
You said investigation?
Yeah.
3.
Okay. You don't really, since you have limited experience in houses in general, you kind of don't know where to look.
That makes sense.
In the house before.
Yeah.
Listen to Ariel.
This
Meanwhile-
looks like the place where people make food.
Yeah. Honestly, you were pretty overwhelmed by the
house.
noble house.
Oh no, kitchen supplies.
At any rate, the rest of you, I believe we're going upstairs.
Yes.
Okay. So,
Yeah, I've already entered the room.
Yeah. So, you can still feel that ping of magic from before. And,
Yeah, last 10 minutes.
Yes. And what exactly do you get? You get sense the presence of magic. I think you would need to use your action to get like the actual glow.
Hurry up, these bodies fucking smell.
Yeah, you also do see the disgusting bodies.
Ain't that a wretched sight?
Like visually or through the ping?
Visually. Actually, through the ping, you do see a faint glow of blue coming from on the bed, close to one of the bodies.
My curiosity's peaked. I zoom in on that and try to detect School of Magic.
It's the transmutation. and it is not. And to clarify, it is not coming from under the bed. It is not coming from under the bed.
Oh. Oh fuck. Oh.
RJ, stand guard at the door. Gerald, stand guard at the door for a moment.
I put you down like a stone wall. I plant my feet. The floor bends a little bit.
And you, Zergo, was it?
Mm-hmm.
Can you guard the window in case he tries to escape?
Yeah. Or just lean against it.
I walk up to the bed and first investigate what's on the bed.
Okay, and this is where the glue blow is. The blue glow is coming from.
Yes.
So
Porpoise Hork?
it's on. Yeah, and now you can get a better sense. It's on one of the bodies, the female. And as you investigate, you find something on the body. It appears to be some sort of pendant with a symbol.
Oh, do I have to?
Huh? What?
Do I have to? Am I doing something about that?
Well, it's where the glow is coming from.
I check to see if it's dangerous.
Well, it seems to be magical. I have a picture, actually.
You have a picture of it?
Yes.
This I gotta see.
It looks like this.
Oh.
Do I recognize this from my history?
Make a religion check.
Just cults.
Hold on, I have to go back up. I'm also on my spells. Where's my religion? There it is, okay. Uh, 14? Yeah, 14.
Okay. You have a vague sense that you actually think that the book you got yesterday, when you flipped through it, you did see this symbol.
I still have the book on me, so I can start flipping through it now.
Yeah, you do. You flip through the pages, and it comes back to you that this book was sort of a basic primer on deities.
A what?
Of gods, basically. Deities.
I got the deities part. With the basic what?
Gods.
Primer, I said. So it's like a basic information thing.
That's 101.
Yeah,
What?
it's one.
That.
Yeah. So you flip.
Wait, the symbol is?
No. The book is a basic.
I thought I already read this book. Okay, never mind. That's why I was lost. My bad.
Okay. Yeah. So you flip through and find the page with this symbol, and the name next to it is Asmodeus.
Does it have a description?
It seems to describe him as the Lord of Devils.
Oh dear.
Can I make a passive perception check to see if I can notice with the obvious intruder if they're still in the room?
Make a perception check.
I know. I suppose I didn't tell anyone where he is.
Do I have to make a save throw?
You can make a stealth check.
Okay.
Well, I know exactly where you are, no matter what you do.
Well, I should clarify. The ping was not coming from her. It was coming from this object.
What?
The ping from your detect magic was coming from this object, not her.
Oh, I thought you said it came from under and two.
No.
I had two. There was one under and one above.
No, just the one. Sorry about that.
Okay.
Alright, well... Are you still gonna do an investigation or no?
Deception roll 17.
17. I have a 10 on my dice and I have stealth.
Well, what's your stealth?
Plus 7.
Oh, so it's just... So you're holding pretty still, and, Zurgo, you do catch a glimpse of something moving under the bed.
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take one of my little axes off my side, and I'm going to slide it under the bed with...
Oh, fuck.
Start poking under the bed.
I'm just going to slide it under. It's a small thing.
Again.
Well, I mean... So you're not attacking or anything, you're just sliding it under.
With a good amount of force.
Yeah, I'm going to slide it hard enough that it would come out the other end if there's nothing underneath the bed.
Okay.
Fuck, so I'm gonna have to come out.
You do meet some resistance.
Ow.
Boys, I think I found the intruder.
Fuck.
I grab the bed and
I'm
flip
busy
it.
right now.
That's gonna be an athletics check.
Oh god.
There's
The bed
bodies
was
on there. Don't flip it. Just
Yeah.
lift it.
The important part.
16 plus 6.
Yeah.
You lift the bed, like, you do not entirely, but you, like, flip it 90 degrees.
The bodies fall on me.
I'm just sitting there lying on my back looking up at all.
Yeah,
I look down at you, smile. Hello, friend!
Hi.
Am I under a pile of dead bodies right now?
Where were you exactly?
That was next to the bed.
Next to the bed.
So the bed was flipped up vertically, I'll say. So you're next to it still.
Oh, it was flicked up vertically.
Yeah.
Okay. So wait, the bodies are against the wall.
Yes.
Let's say they hit the wall and they smashed.
Maybe not. Maybe not smashed per se, but
Smished?
sure.
Sure.
They're dented.
Gerald, I was busy looking at something. Can you put that back down?
Ragdolled. I just slide out from where I was laying down and just kind of back into the corner like, alright.
I slowly put the bed down and the bodies slowly peel off the wall.
Gross.
You two deal with her, please. I am studying this.
Are you studying the pendant further?
Yes.
Alright, make an investigation check.
Let's see. Investigation, 15 plus 5, so unnatural 20.
Okay, so you look it over, you look for any distinguishing marks, then you shake it a little, and when you shake it, you hear something sloshing inside.
Is it blood?
And from detect magic, all I got was that it was transmutation.
Yeah. And yes, you get the distinct impression that you think you're hearing blood.
I investigate cast for soap.
God damn it.
We've already been through this, dude. You already asked me if I was soap. Why do you think I
You're
would
not a
have
bird
it?
anymore.
You're not a bird anymore.
No,
I
I
don't know.
say that anyway because I forget. I'm so used to this kind of stuff.
I investigate for soap.
I don't have
I'll
soap.
let you make an investigation check if you really want to.
You rolled.
1!
Oh my god.
Surprisingly enough, you don't find soap.
He like turns around and is like, "I didn't find it."
I walk into the wall. There's no soap here.
There's no secret
Okay.
here.
Ivy, at this point you do hear this commotion coming from upstairs.
You hear a thud upstairs.
After hearing a large thud from upstairs, I run upstairs to try to find the source of the commotion.
Yeah, and you do come upon the room and everyone in various states of things.
I'm holding a giant tome looking at a cursed object.
There's a slight indent in the wall of my muscle.
Why are there dead bodies flung against the wall?
That guy. I point to Gerald.
God damn it.
Yeah, you do recognize Cass as the person from the inn earlier.
Oh.
Okay, so what are you doing here?
A little investigating of my own. What are you doing here?
Soap?
Location. Shut up.
Why did you run away?
I usually do. I don't like getting
That is
involved in
an
other
intelligent
people's
answer.
problems.
I just make an offhand comment. That was an intelligent answer.
Well, fuck you too. Listen, I don't want to get
I
involved
lean
with
down
guards
to
who think I murder
Cass.
people.
Be careful what you say. She might go for that.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, just like give us not so subtle glance over.
Yes, I was just enjoying my night doing the things I normally do when I suddenly came upon something running into a grate, leaving blood.
The guards were after you. How do
Yeah,
you know you're not the murderer?
I think they got the impression that I was, even though I'm not.
I mean, very few murderers would just return to the murder scene.
Wait, Quinn, am I
Cowardly
holding?
hide under the bed.
Am I holding the necklace?
Yeah, I would assume so.
Okay. I just hold it up and say, "Do you recognize this?"
Do I have to do a perception check on it?
You see,
Or
you see
investigation.
the symbol. That's an interesting question. Do you recognize it? Make a. What kind of check would this be? I never know what to do for memory, or just let's call it history.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, I can do that. A 4.
All right, you feel like you may have seen it, but you know it's a fairly generic-looking symbol, so you're not sure.
Okay. No, I really am not sure.
What was the name of the god it was attributed to again?
Asmodeus.
I say, does she recognize the name Asmodeus?
Should I roll again?
I mean religion.
I don't. I don't.
Okay. So, I mean, you feel like the name might sound vaguely familiar. It's like it's nothing specifically connected to you.
I may recognize it from somewhere, but I wouldn't be the best person to be asking questions like that, honestly. The only stake I have in this is the man who died. I knew him from somewhere. That's information that's unimportant and unrelated to the situation now.
Important, actually. Care to share?
Were you wearing red at any point before this?
Does it look like I'm wearing red now?
I pick up Cass to investigate for red.
You do not see red.
You see pinkish purple, but no red.
She has no red!
This is Gerald we're talking about. Pinkish purple might be red in his dictionary.
It might take me a while.
Guys, it's lightish red.
It's garish. It means totally lacking in good taste. Kind of like
Did
this.
they describe
campaign.
this person as with a big red cloak? I believe I caught a glance of them. That's who I was following.
I hold you at
Guards
face
saw me.
level with me. Oh, so you saw them. Tell me,
Briefly.
What do they look like?
Tall, dark, couldn't see their face, wearing red cloaks. If that's what you're looking for.
I lean you in close, eye to eye, and I'm going to ask you a very important question.
Is it about soap?
How did you know? Are you a mind reader?
You've asked me twice already.
Shava, this thing, is it magical?
Detect magic.
Gerald.
It's still up. There's no ping coming from Cass.
I don't.
Wait, would there be though?
That's what you're asking.
I don't think so, because it's what you can do is like innate.
True.
Eileen casting close. Tell me, what am I?
Well, I detect magical beings, don't I?
Weird question. Weird rules question. It says you sense the presence of magic. An invisible creature or object in the air that bears magic. Yeah, by bears magic, I would assume like magic items and stuff.
Well, I believe you can also detect magic users, is the thing.
I'm just arcane trickster, so I'm not like huge magic user.
I mean,
Anyway, anyone who,
you're level 2, so not yet.
Yeah, not really yet at all. Just
back to the task at hand.
I'm a magic user. I can blow up bars.
You're still gonna have your friend.
Eileen casts eye to eye again. What am I thinking?
Make an insight check.
Oh, jeez. Hold on, wait. I gotta pull my thing up. Oh, alright. It's a 6. No. Yeah, it's a 6.
He's probably thinking about soap.
Soap?
Blasphemy. Shava!
Oh my god.
Shava!
What?
Shava!
What is it, you imbecile?
Shava!
I'm right here!
Oh. Sorry, I was looking too high. I looked down. This thing can read minds!
No.
Oh, you're just an idiot.
You're just able to be read like an open book.
I would have
Hang
to be
on to
inclined
a
to
more.
agree with the girl.
Your
Yes,
intentions
I
are
do
very
read
clear.
the BOKs too.
I think you're missing an O, big guy.
Please don't correct him. It actually does make it quite easy to get around.
Alright. Whatever you say. I just now am noticing exactly how Shava is.
How short, you said?
Small.
Yeah.
Do you make a
Are
comment
you
on it?
No, I was just gonna say, are you two together?
Absolutely not. I would never lower my.
Lower. Interesting choice of words.
I give an epic level glare.
I lean in cast to so my mouth is near her ear.
Oh Jesus.
Between you and me, she has a complex.
Oh really?
She well, she likes to ride around on my shoulder because it makes her feel superior.
That's
tall.
actually kind of adorable.
Don't say that to her.
I'll keep my
She'll
mouth
light
shut.
you on fire.
Shava, you can probably hear this.
I'll definitely keep my mouth
As
shut.
an elf, I can hear all of this. Yes.
Don't
glare
look
is like
now,
my eyes
but
twitching.
I think she heard us.
I got it.
I
You know
slowly
you're
start
digging your
backing
own
out of
grave,
the
right?
room, still holding Cass.
Gerald, get back here this instant!
Run.
I start running with Cass.
I'd like to grab Gerald by the shoulder.
He is actually stronger than Gerald.
Make an athletics check.
Do I make a save?
Sure. I don't know.
He's carrying something too, so.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you disadvantage, RJ.
Oh, I get this. Okay.
You're carrying me.
I rolled a 13.
Zergo?
I got a 16.
Fuck.
Yeah, you grab him.
You
Please don't let
buffoon.
me. Please don't.
We
let
need to
me be
ask
murdered
her
by
some-
your small friend.
Actual questions. Why don't you put her down in the room and go look for soap?
I pick up Zergo with my offhand and investigate for soap.
I'm
He
gonna say
knows
you
about the red coat.
Me up with one hand.
Yeah, I'm gonna say you probably can't pick up the muscly half-orc with one hand.
Can I put down Cass, then pick him up and investigate for soap?
Not easily.
But I can do it, right?
You can certainly try.
Can he
Hold
roll
on,
for
hold
strength?
on. Gerald, listen to me. There's probably a bathroom somewhere on this floor or somewhere on the floor below us. Why don't you go look for soap there?
I cast Silent Image in front of Gerald so he won't leave the room.
Wait, what do you do?
I cast Silent Image in front of Gerald, glaring at him so he won't leave the room.
Well, what image do you create?
Me!
So another Shava appears in the door frame. Did I cut out?
No, I heard you.
Okay.
Oh no, we got you.
So you can continue to investigate for clues here if you like, or look elsewhere in the house.
So, you wanted to ask me more questions?
What? They're not gonna be about goddamn soap.
That's good. I can deal with that.
You
Get this
told
straight.
us before that you know about a person with a red coat.
I saw one briefly at the grate. The guards saw me at,
Okay,
but
we're
really
looking for
only
the
very
same.
briefly.
Oh, I'm dragging RJ out to a secluded area where I can...
Where are we going?
RJ, come with me. I believe I know where the soap is.
Gerald, it's Gerald.
Finally!
Gerald.
So let's get this straight. You gave chase to this figure and then were chased by the guards.
I came to collect something from one of the dead folks here and followed the trail of blood, as one would usually do. Hopefully, I mean, if you care about these kinds of people. And I
You don't seem
saw
like the kind of person.
a figure.
All of a sudden, you just hear curses going off.
Oh, jeez. What's going on down there?
Where are you, Shava?
I brought Gerald downstairs and just started tearing his ear off verbally.
Oh, I got it.
Oh, jeez.
Never mind. Continue.
Yes, so I only caught a glimpse of the figure, and as he dipped into this sewer grate, and as I went to give chase, he locked the grate. I tried to go down, and the guards saw me, and they gave chase to me. I'm assuming because they thought I was the one who killed this man.
Can you lead us to this grate?
You just have to follow the trail of blood here.
True.
But sure.
Like getting
It
involved
doesn't
in
lead anywhere, though. I
Pretty
went down
involved.
the sewer to investigate earlier, and it led nowhere else. Just some water splashed up, and that was about it.
Business. Someone who says they don't like getting involved in other people's business. You seem pretty involved in someone else's business.
What I had between this and myself is nothing to do with his death. I swear to you.
Mind sharing
On my
what you
word.
had between this man.
Information, trading, and maybe a few other things. But like I said, nothing of importance to his death.
I always say it's not of importance. Go on, elaborate just a little more.
He owed me information. I paid him for it. I came to collect after he spent a good month avoiding me, and he was dead. That's all.
information was it?
Yes. You could say I like to trade information.
Me and Gerald come in at this point.
Okay.
Gerald's like pale white.
What did you do to that man?
Is he? Is he our
Gerald?
Let's say I'm rubbing my ears painfully.
Okay.
Can I roll for insight
On who?
on
The
Cass?
demon elf.
Okay. You can roll insight.
I got a 13 plus 6.
So 19. Wow. Okay. So, Cass,
Yeah?
go ahead and roll a d20, and then if you're telling the truth, add persuasion. If you're lying, add deception. Don't tell us which, and tell us what number you get.
17.
Okay. Then in that case, you can let Rebecca know if you're telling the truth.
I'm telling the truth.
All right.
Solemnly swear.
All right. So Ivy, you do get the sense that she's being truthful.
Okay, it seems like she is being truthful. We should listen to her.
Can you give me a short recap of what happened?
I'm fine.
Sorry, what?
Can you give me a short recap of what happened while I was dealing with the oaf over here?
They were asking why the guards were chasing me, and I told them I have nothing to do with the murder, other than that I knew the deceased.
Very well, and where's the murderer now?
Gone. I followed the trail of blood to sewer grate, briefly glimpsed him, and was gone before I could give chase because the guards were giving me chase.
Then you are very little use to us.
Wow, okay, thanks.
Other than a sack of gold.
Not even interested in my information trade, or the fact that I could possibly get you more information on this.
Or I could trade you in for 500 gold right now.
I didn't murder anyone.
At the Shava, at the word information, you do feel a sort of
You're cutting out, I missed.
Yeah. At the word information, you do feel a sort of presence.
I'm pressing her.
Okay. Yeah. Like you do sense some interest from
Yeah.
something.
I'm just pressing her.
Okay.
Gee, thanks.
Grow the boobies!
Anyway.
I have a way to get you information that you need that might lead you to the actual murderer instead of turning me in and not getting your money because I didn't murder anyone.
Did I miss?
There's a Shava and Cass are having a stare down.
They
And
are.
what information would that how that information help us? And how would the Lord know whether you're the murderer or not?
Oh, the Lord might know me since I knew, or might not. I don't know what his son's relations were like with his father.
That was very poor at best from what we've gathered.
You realize taking you to the Lord would also take you to the guards.
The guards are dumb. They don't know what they're talking about. I do. You may not know me, but I do have some sort of status in town. People know me.
You're going to have to offer something that's worth at least 500 gold. And apparently a bar of soap.
Probably information to the
Hang
murderer.
on.
Are you not listening to me?
Hang on a moment there, remember your name, but,
My name
you
is
get
Joe.
not you.
Oh.
Me? The little one.
The short stack of pancakes.
As you're only offered reward for catching the killer. And she's not the killer. I see no reason why we don't get information and payment.
Information of the killer is redundant if we can just turn in the perceived killer now for payment.
You know, you could get in a hell of a lot of trouble in a false person taking money that isn't really belong to you because you didn't act the right job.
Well, as you
it's
said,
nothing we
the
haven't
towns
done
are smart as my
before. I
companion.
mean, we could just, skip town like we usually do.
Give her to the guards.
No, I'm
Get money?
not convinced she's the killer. Somebody with murderous intentions would have bothered to put up a fight instead of cowering under the bed.
I wasn't cowering, I was trying to stay out of it.
That's by following a trail of blood to a couple of dead bodies. That's very good at staying out of it.
Staying out of it for you. I have different stake in this.
Do what you wish. I'm more interested in this talisman right now.
It is a very interesting talisman.
Alright, well, if any of you are in need of the information, try and procure it for you.
Now you have me intrigued.
That's what I was telling you this whole time.
Yes, it seems the short one's a bit split on mental
You're
fortitude
offering me
between you and
information on
me.
the killer.
I'm offering you a way to get information. Like I said, I am an information connoisseur. If you want to find the killer, I'm probably your best chance at that point.
How does one eat information?
Gerald, if you start consuming books, I will light you on fire.
I collect it.
For eating.
No. For trading.
You trade it to eat?
No, there is no consumption of information. You can't eat words.
If we promise not to
Can you
turn
shut him up?
Love that
will you give
attitude.
us information?
Sorry, what?
If we promise not to turn you in, will you give us information?
Absolutely.
And who's to say you'll actually come back with that information instead of scampering off? And
If you want, you can follow me around so I can't just run away. If it so pleases you. Or I'll just follow you around and the information will come to us.
It's alright. Nobody can outrun me.
Considering we have 2 muscular men and 1 fiery maniac,
I
think
heard
it'd be
that.
impossible for you to escape from us.
I'm not trying.
Mark engaged.
If you've noticed, I haven't tried to escape yet. You guys all helped me at the bar by doing whatever you did to those
I'm
guards.
standing next to Shava, waving my hands in front of her face, trying to block her view. Now, she didn't mean that. You're the most adorable, angry midget of them all.
He's also waving it in front of the copy, not actually me.
Yeah.
Forgot the copy was there.
I don't know about sorry band behind me and my but I'm fine with
You're breaking up
getting
again.
information for you. Oh, am I seriously? Fuck.
Well, just briefly.
Okay.
Well, you have 2 options. Either let me do what I need to, or we could all follow the trail of blood again and split up in the sewers and see if we can find something else there.
I'm angry at this point. We're getting nowhere here. Let's follow the blood.
There are also more rooms in the house, I'll just throw it out there.
True.
Burn this house down if we don't get it moving.
I try and scoop up the copy of Shava. I don't pick her up. I try again and again
Yeah, your
and
hands-
again
your hands
and
go
again.
through.
Yes, and again.
He hasn't noticed that that's not the one that's talking. My voice is coming from behind him.
Shava, it seems as though you've turned into a ghost.
I dispel the silent image.
It vanishes.
I squeal like a little girl and stand on one foot.
I just walk past them through the door. Come, you idiot.
Ah, There you are.
Well, it looks like we're going to be following you, Cass.
Oh, alright. Well, I suppose we should probably
Probably what?
investigate the rest of the house. There might be some things we may have missed.
We're not going to the kitchen. Trust me, there's nothing there. I don't want to go back there.
What, did the kitchen call you bad names?
There's
You all hear a bunch of banging from downstairs.
Are you already down in the kitchen?
Well, Gerald's already down there.
I'm in the library, if there is one.
No library. It's just not a huge
Study.
house.
Study?
Sure, there's a study.
I'll peruse the study.
Quinn.
Yeah.
What is the dead son's name again?
The dead son's name is Reynard.
Reynard, okay.
You guys can feel free to write stuff down if you want to try to remember it.
Yeah, I should probably do that. Reynard owed me some information, and I'm planning on gathering it here. He may have
That works.
wrote it down or something. I need for someone else who had requested it.
Actually, since I'm in the study, could I look for that?
I mean, is Cass with you? Did you hear her say that?
Depends on where the study is.
It's somewhere on the first floor.
Alright, so they're on the second floor. I probably didn't hear it. But I'm just going to peruse around.
Okay, it's a modest study. There's not a lot. There's
I'm in the
Perception check.
kitchen, breaking cabinets, eating whatever I can find.
He's stress eating.
Gerald, you're looking through the kitchen.
Yes.
Make an investigation check.
Alright. I have a 2.
You are finding food and things.
I think I'm gonna join Shava in the study.
Okay.
Should I do an investigation or perception check in the study or no?
Yeah, one set. Yeah, go ahead.
Damn it. Let's see. What was my perception again? Am I doing investigation or perception?
Perception.
I got a 9.
Yeah, you don't find too much interesting.
To whatever room is the closest to the bedroom on the second floor.
Sorry, what was that?
Room is the closest to the bedroom on the second floor, like just the next closed door.
Yeah, the other closed door, you're going there.
Yeah,
There's nothing else magical in the house, right?
Oh, actually, good point. You did sense another faint magical presence from the other door.
Alright, I'm done with the study, I guess, so I'll conveniently remember that and go up to check that.
Can
Yeah.
I do a perception check on study or like specifically his desk?
Sure, you can look through that.
Do I need to roll?
You get this. Based on what you knew about him, you think he would have hid stuff in probably the bottom drawer.
Okay, so I'm gonna look in the bottom drawer.
All right. So there are some papers, but there's what catches your attention is there's sort of a cylindrical bulge under them.
I'm gonna lift those papers up.
You find a small vial of green liquid.
Oh, fuck. Okay, I'm gonna take the green liquid.
It's half empty.
Can I investigate it to see what it is, or what?
You can make a medicine check.
Oh dear lord, okay. 10.
Your best guess is poison.
Alright, I'm gonna take it to someone else who might be better.
Okay.
Shava! Shava, I found something.
What is it?
I found this weird green vial. I think it's poison, but I'm not sure.
Give it to me.
Here. I hand the vial to Shava.
Investigation.
Medicine, actually.
Medicine. Natural 1.
You have
wow.
no idea what it is.
Yep, that's Gatorade.
That's Gatorade, by the way.
I wouldn't drink that. I really wouldn't drink that.
Who was looking in the other room upstairs?
That's me. I'm distracted.
There we go.
Sorry.
Oh yeah, was it? Yeah, Ethan, were you doing that? Huh?
Yes, I am.
Okay. So,
Is that the room that I'm going to?
were you going to the other room, upstairs room?
You said whatever room had the magic item in it.
Yeah, that was upstairs.
Is there a basement?
No.
Okay.
But yeah, so yes, the magic item is the aura is coming from that room.
I give it back. I give the flask back and say, if it's poison, ask the orc.
All right.
I mean,
What is the orc's name? I never formally
Zergo.
introduced.
Zergo.
No, I know him.
Oh, okay.
I
she's
asking,
asking
like
for
officially.
her.
Yeah.
Oh, you're asking me. Zergo, I believe his name was.
Okay. Zergo.
You hear, you hear her calling your name from downstairs as you're about to open the door.
What?
Zergo?
No, I didn't hear you.
You hear Cass calling your name from downstairs.
Cut out again.
What?
No.
Try.
Hello.
Hello.
Check.
We heard check.
Me?
Hello.
Checkmate?
Ethan, try typing.
Yeah.
There you go. All we're getting is hello. And you cut out immediately after that.
Yeah, probably.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello.
We heard hello.
Now we hear you.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, you're back.
Okay, fantastic. I'm gonna shut down the stairs. What?
I need you to check to see what this is.
I yell from in the
Poison.
kitchen. What?
I think this is poison, but I'm not sure.
To the vial and have a look at it.
Alright, medicine check.
And why do you think I'll know what this is?
Shava said you might.
I'm walking past them. I just casually say, "Orcs are adept at poison, aren't they?"
If anyone needs help with
Hey.
poison, I could be.
First, second,
You're waking up again.
probably, but let me just things here. Just
What?
is it working again?
Yeah, we hear.
Yeah.
Heard that.
No.
Anyway, first off, half orc. Second, probably, but where I lived.
Well, can you check it anyway?
We're getting very inconsistent sound from you.
Yeah.
He's typing.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're also fairly certain it's poison, but you're not sure.
Rolls an 8.
Got the consistency of poison, but not a terribly experienced. Try Ivy, the druid girl that's walking around. She's a little more adept with.
Are you sure about that?
I stop and ask.
Gerald wants to try.
No.
Okay, Gerald, as long as you don't put it in. You can
I
check.
turn around and ask, "What druid girl?"
One that's been traveling with me.
I do not recall her.
Incorrect. Ivy is a druid, right?
Yes.
What are we rolling? Medicine? I rolled an 18 minus 1.
that sounds about right.
Alright, oddly enough, as a noble, you've come across this before.
Of course.
I suppose even idiots have their uses every now and again.
It is in fact poison, but you can tell that it's not particularly strong poison, oddly. You would say that it wouldn't be of much use for actually killing someone.
Huh.
And it might give mild indigestion, or be unpleasant.
I take the cap off and dip my finger in it.
No,
And sniff it.
no. Do not put it in your mouth.
It doesn't,
Do not put it in your mouth.
doesn't
Do
smell,
not put it in your mouth.
it doesn't smell much of anything.
I
Shava.
slightly lick it.
Shava.
I go back to the bedroom.
Shava, tell this man
I go
to
back the
wash
bedroom
this
and smack
nasty
corpses further.
finger.
You do what?
I go
I
back to the
slightly,
bedroom
I
and
lick
smack
my
the-
poison finger.
I mean, it has a bit of a coppery taste, maybe.
Okay.
I
I
run
mean,
back-
honestly, that wouldn't affect me because I'm too big, and there's this thing called dilution factor.
It tastes like a Nintendo Switch game.
Yeah, exactly.
It tastes like a
Like
AA
Earbuds?
battery.
Yeah, but Shava, you were going back to the bedroom?
I'm going back to the bedroom, double checking the bodies
What are you checking for exactly?
to see if they're actually still somewhat living.
Oh, interesting. You can make a medicine check, I guess. Isn't that what?
I'm curious if
Well, because
because this poison bottle is partially empty,
18.
it might be in the food.
They're dead.
They're dead.
Yeah, they're very clearly dead. And you're still getting that magical ping from the other room.
Can I check that room?
Yeah.
Can I go back to checking that
Sure.
room?
Yeah, you want to open that door? Alright, so you
My
open-
curiosity stated that I go back and follow.
Huh?
So my curiosity stated I go back and follow him in.
Okay. So this
But
room,
I hear the door opening and I immediately go back to my original quest.
yeah, as opposed to the other room where there was clearly signs of life, this room barely appears lived in. It's almost
No.
You're cutting out again.
Okay. This room does not appear very lived in. It's almost completely bare, except for one piece of furnishing, and that would be a cradle.
I'm using detect magic still,
Oh,
so
God, deadbeat.
I'm looking for whatever has the magical signature.
There is something coming from the cradle,
Oh shit.
from inside it.
I search
Gonna
to
walk
find
over
the
and look at it
bathroom.
anyway.
Do I clear the cradle? Can I look over it?
Yeah, yes. And there was a lot happening at once there, but you do look into the cradle and you see a doll. A doll.
A doll.
And that's where the aura is coming from.
Can I sense the type?
There's not much of a type. But it does appear to be magical.
I search to find the bathroom.
You find it without much trouble.
I investigate for soap.
You do, in fact, find soap.
Finally! I pick
you should have
it
just
up
held
and
out till the
I
end.
pick it up and do a little dance.
Oh my god.
Yeah, we just hear finally off the top. And yell finally off the top of his lungs.
I run up to the second floor to find Shava.
I mutter to myself, I think he found soap.
So yeah, you do see this doll in the cradle.
All the
As
while,
Shava's investigating it, I keep trying to incessantly shove the soap in her face.
I'd like to pick up the doll
I just
because I don't know
I
it's
just take off.
magical.
Okay. As you pick it up, it speaks and says, "I am your friend."
I peg the soap at the doll and scream unclean.
I run into that room and scream, what the fuck is that thing?
So
I guess I follow Ivy, and I follow the sound of Gerald screaming clean.
I investigate the doll physically. Like,
Can somebody rip the head off the doll?
Good.
Gerald, do
I'm
not
afraid.
do anything to that doll.
So,
I investigate the doll.
okay, it's a doll.
Does it have any defining features?
I mean, it's like a small boy, you would say. Yeah, it's just a standard kid's toy.
Made
Out of curiosity, I hold up the talisman to it, see if it reacts.
Nothing happens.
Nothing happens. Okay.
I walk in and see the door. Like, what happened in here?
Also, as you pick it up from Zergo's hands, it says that again. I am your friend.
What?
As you pick it up from Zergo's hands, it repeats the phrase.
Oh, fuck that shit.
I punch the doll to the floor and step on it.
Whoa, wait. Ask it what happened to Rain.
As you step on it, you hear, ow!
I step on it again. I step
Gerald,
on it again.
Stop it.
I'm gonna pick it back up.
Okay. And it says, as you pick it up, it says, I am your friend again.
Creepy.
I'm trying to figure this out the whole time. What the hell is it made of?
It seems like standard cloth and maybe cotton inside.
It's a curious piece of magic.
I loom over
Thank you.
Zergo's shoulder and whisper in his ear, "It's made of people."
Gerald, do you need me to walk you out of...
Gerald, here, hold on. I'll give you my cloak and you go wash it. How about that?
Yes.
Alright, I will say
Then your sins are forgiven. Now go wash my cloak.
I will say that the standard procedure for magic items is if you spend a short rest with them, you can get a sense of what it is and what it can do.
Right, then let's
I'm
just
gonna
sit and
just
stare
hand
at this
it.
thing.
I'm gonna hand it to Shava.
Okay.
The magical things, you take it.
Once again, as it exchanges hands, it speaks.
Says the same phrase?
Yeah.
Okay.
What if you hand it to me?
Same
Will
thing.
it say the same thing?
Same thing.
Okay.
So yeah, are you guys taking a short rest? Or
I inquire its name.
no response?
Do you say anything other than I am your friend?
No response.
Hit
I
it.
guess let's just sit here and stare at it.
I respond, I am your friend.
No response. But yeah, if you were to take a short rest, it would be to basically patch up wounds and things and also investigate it. You would be able to recover, in Tyler's case, recover spells and spend hit dice to get health back.
I didn't get damaged, so I'm fine.
You would get spells back though, so you have a reason to.
Yeah. Alright, so we rest.
Okay, so what you can do in that case is on your character sheet, if you click under limited use, click short rest.
Where is that?
Short
Under limited
rest.
use.
Oh, okay, I see it.
I see it.
Yeah. So, and then you can, on the pop-up, you can check off the number of hit dice you want to spend. And then, yeah, and it should say what you will roll for each hit die. So it'll say 1d something plus something.
It says so. Okay, I have something that says recover.
Yeah, I have recover and rogue.
That's what you will recover. That will happen automatically when you click take short rest.
I have 2 packed magic slots, and I have a checkbox for reset maximum HP.
Yeah, ignore that. That's for if your max HP changed.
I have 2 slots for rogue. Just says hit die 1d8 plus 1, total 2.
Yeah, so you have 2 hit dice because you're level 2. So you can click the checkboxes for each one you want to spend. And basically, you click a checkbox, then you roll the hit die to see how much health you get back.
Alright, so I didn't take any damage, so I don't click anything.
Correct.
I didn't take any damage either.
Yeah, so if you don't want
I
to
did.
Huh?
I did.
Okay, so go ahead and spend whatever you want to spend.
And I got a perfect 10 out of 10.
Alright.
I'm full health again.
Alright, so you can check off the ones you used, then click take short rest.
So what's the benefit / negative of picking both, or is there a negative?
Your hit dice don't recharge until you take a long rest.
Okay.
So this is basically the natural pool of healing you have for the day.
Okay. And I'm rolling a D12.
Yeah, because you're a barbarian.
Okay.
You don't have to spend your hit dice if you don't want to.
Which one is the D12?
That would be the
I don't have one.
each side should be like a hexagon.
I found it.
Yeah, 5-sided.
That is a pentagon.
Pentagon. That's what I meant.
Yeah, 17.
Yeah, you have.
I got a 6.
All right, so you would do that, and there should be something you added. It should say on the
+2.
Yeah, so you get
So you get 8
8.
health.
So you go to your hit points and add 8 to them, up to your maximum. Which I believe that brings you back to full.
I am back at full.
Yeah. Okay, then who's holding on to the doll at the moment?
I still have it.
Okay, in that case, I will go ahead and add that to your character sheet. One moment.
Ew.
What's it?
Baby doll.
Congrats, you now have a baby friend.
One sec.
Do are you going to add that charm?
You can add that manually if you want, but all right. If you refresh your character sheet, you should have that item now, and you should be able to read what it does.
Oh god. What am I going to read?
The cursed item. You're dead. You're already dead.
That's what it says.
The doll says, "Omewa."
Omae wa mu.
Omae wa shinderu. Nani?
Alright, where is this? Talking doll. Wondrous item. Found it.
Omae ga hinto no neko ka ne?
I'm adding soap to my inventory.
Go right ahead.
The cloak.
You earned it.
Mm,
I'm gonna post the video I was quoting because I love it. I'm posting it in general, obviously. You can watch it later. Omae ga hinto no neko ka ne?
Nani?
Not that one. Not
I'm gonna
oh my
have fun
wa.
with this.
Oh my god.
Tyler, what does it say?
I ain't telling a damn thing. I'm having fun with this.
Oh my god.
Dish it out of shower until she tells us.
Is it saying anything important?
It still says I am your friend.
Can I roll insight on Shava?
Are you sure?
Okay.
Omae ga
19.
hinto no neko ka ne?
Oh my god, Desu.
Oh my god.
I rolled a 19.
Okay. What's Shava basically doing or thinking or like? What's your demeanor right now?
You probably have a small smirk on my face and
She seems pleased about something.
I don't trust the baby.
Bad news. Pyromaniac is pleased. There's bad news.
Oh.
All right.
I give a glance at Gerald.
So what do you guys do now?
Well, now that I have my fun toy.
Does it say anything important about the dead guy in the other?
It just says, "I am your friend."
And
Okay.
And ow.
Alright, well, I'm assuming we didn't find anything important. I'll partially used violet poison. Anything else? Oh yeah, that pendant.
Yeah, is that pendant going to be doing anything there?
I mean, it looks ominous.
Alright, I say we go follow that.
Right behind you.
So what are you guys doing?
We're following the trail of blood.
Alright, we'll follow.
Back again.
So you follow.
Gerald, pick me up.
I scoop you up.
So you follow it back to the grate as before.
Yeah. And it should still be open, right?
Yeah. You
Okay.
You can open it.
Just open it and slide down.
All right. And as you guys enter the sewers,
Oh wait, is my cloak washed?
Yeah, I washed it.
And wash it during the short rest, remember?
Yeah.
That whole thing.
and all right. So as you guys enter the sewers, I think we're gonna call it there for tonight.
That sounds
Okay.
Alright. You won't get to find out what my little party trick does until later.
great.
Damn it. Okay.
You'll probably have fun with that.
Yes, I will. Mostly with Gerald, just because it'll be the most fun with him.
Oh no.
Spooky.
It does require attunement.
Yes, it does.
So, all right. So that was the first session of a new
Explosive.
of a new adventure.
Explosive